Thank you. YouTube, hello. Said Eku calmly. I arrived late, of course you agree. YouTube isn't live. I don't want to make you feel responsible for it. That's bad, I'm so sorry. Very noble of you, thank you. I'm very sensible. I'm mindful. Thank you so much. That's because I know, okay, what I've realized what it is. Apparently, the jokes I make are the jokes that other people stop themselves from making. That's what I've been told. That's what I was told over Gamescom. But then I asked this person who told me, I asked, well, why do other people stop themselves? That means you shouldn't say it, right? And he was like, no, because it's funny sometimes. 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 But I don't know the instinct that people get when their head says, oh, don't say that. I don't always get that. And sometimes they think you're serious and then they look at you and exactly. Oh no. I don't, you know? It means you don't have a filter. That's a bad thing. That is a bad thing. For anyone who's like, oh no, it's fun, it's cool, it's quirky, you don't have a filter. You're so random. That's a bad thing. You're supposed to have a filter. You have to learn how to have a filter. You were supposed to learn this when you were a kid. If you didn't, something happened or you've got some issue, okay? This is a bad thing. You need a filter so that you can operate well in social circles to build a cohesive community so that we don't all get eaten by dinosaurs, you understand? Very important. What do you mean, example? No, is this the same clip? You can't keep sharing this clip. Is this the same? Oh, this is different. This is not what I expected you to link. I haven't seen this one. Okay. Oh no, but okay, if this is what I think it is, it was on purpose. This was yesterday's stream. It's not anything weird. This is, listen, if your cream pie doesn't end up looking like this, you didn't do it right. Stop laughing. Okay, in my defense, I don't remember saying that. But that's okay, because that's on stream. I can say anything on stream. It's when I'm with few select individuals that it's a problem. AI is crazy, huh? Yeah, AI is so advanced these days. You can make clips out of anything and make it seem super real. That never happened. That never happened. It was AI. If you look closely, I'm not going to show you again, but if you did look closely, I had 6 fingers. So. No, I stand by punt. Punt's great. Oh shit, I forgot to beep it on the second time. I forgot to beep it. Whoops. It's okay, we're not on TikTok, it's fine. Yeah, that was not, I'm sorry. Mine looked nothing like that. Yeah, yours are imaginary. Which means you can make them look whatever you like. Like blue. I was gonna put blue food dye in the Boston cream pie, but I changed my mind because I thought it's already gonna be gross. I don't need to make it any grosser. You know? Have you watched back yesterday's VOD? Some things will make a lot more sense to you when you watch them back. What's wrong with yesterday's VOD? I mean, I didn't watch back the VOD because I was there, you know? Oh, do you mean the pot? Okay, there was one point during the stream where I was looking for a metal pot. If you guys don't know what happened last stream, I was cooking, but I was blind. I was in a VR headset, and I was completely blind, but AI could see. So I had a little AI voice telling me where shit was. And I was like, where's the flour? And it was like, it's right in front of you, and it's not fucking right in front of me. Anyway. But there was a point in the stream where I was looking for a pot. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's literally right there. Oh my god, I'm gonna jump out this window. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
My apologies. The previous pan I mentioned was a frying pan.
Yes.
To find a metal saucepan, you will need to turn to your right.
My right. And I turn to my left. Anushka, thank you so much for the two ones for the 25 months. Thank you.
The metal saucepan is in the sink to your left.
Oh, it's in the sink. It's in the sink. Oh my god, I can't believe
Yes,
it's
that
right
is correct.
there.
It's in the sink.
I can't believe it's there. No, it's not. Lucy, is there a saucepan in the sink?
Yes, there is a metal saucepan with a handle in the sink to the right of the faucet.
Are you sure? Are you sure there's a saucepan in the sink? Is it in the sink or
Yeah.
next to the sink?
It's inside the sink to the right of the faucet.
It's not. It's no.
I
look, my
touched
hand
the
is in sink.
handle. Oh my god.
There is no saucepan in the sink, Lucy.
I actually can't believe it. This is so
My
upsetting.
apologies.
That's my
It
POV,
appears
by the
I was
way.
incorrect. I can see your hand in the sink
That's all I
now,
can see.
And there is no saucepan.
My hands in
visible.
chat.
There is a metal pot upside down to the far right side of the sink near a white
Alright.
mug. Would you like me?
All right. Really? Oh, ow, ow, ow. I'm just seeing.
I touched the handle! What
This
the
is
hell?
not a saucepan. This is a cake. Okay? This is a cake.
My apologies. It appears I misinterpreted the image again. You are correct. It is a cake.
Is
I
there
am
a
learning.
saucepan? Not a cake, not a sink. Is there a saucepan on this side of the kitchen?
You are facing the sink area. A metal saucepan is on the far right of the counter.
No, it's
Partially
not. Do you mean
obscured by
left?
white-
Do you mean this way, the way that I'm pointing? You mean left. I know you mean left. Your left and right is fucked, bro. Oh! Yeah! Oh, let's go. Okay, we rinse. Oh, that's a cake.
That was not the saucepan that I was looking. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. No, okay, listen. The thing is that like I'm reaching forward, right? And I don't want to smash anything. I know, if you look, I know that there are wine glasses and mugs on this counter. And so I don't want to like blindly feel around there because I don't want to break any glasses. They're not my glasses. I don't live in this house. Well, I do live in this house, but it's not my house. And Lucy has fucked me up previously, so that was particularly rough though. Ice, thank you for the sub. That was yesterday. You made a meme? What do you mean you made a meme? I know it's on the shelf, just tell me what the recipe card says. I see a kitchen shelf. I honestly, that really, yeah, yeah. I made little recipe cards of the cake recipe, and I put them up. On the
only the recipe,
Oh.
nothing else. What do I do after I add the milk to the bowl?
I see a kitchen shelf, and you're facing towards it. Center. 2 recipe cards. Left. 2 bottles. Right. 3 jars and 2 wooden grinders. According to the pastry cream recipe card, after adding the milk to the bowl, you should whisk 4 yolks, 1/2 cup sugar,
Which I've already
1/3
done.
cup corn flour.
And then
I see a kitchen shelf,
oh
and
my
you're facing
fucking
towards
god.
it. Center. 2 recipe cards.
Okay, I'm
Left.
taking the recipe
2
away from the kitchen shelf. Okay, no more kitchen shelf for you. Just tile, nothing else. Okay, Lucy. Lucy, please. What do I do?
I see a recipe card on the floor. To your right, you are facing towards the floor. It says, heat 2 cups milk, whisk 4 yolks, 1/2 cup sugar,
Which I've done.
1/4 cup corn flour, whisk in milk, put in saucepan, medium heat 2 to 5 minutes. Stir 2 tablespoons butter plus 1 teaspoon vanilla, and spread baking sheet. What would you like me to do?
Finally. Oh my god, that
heat it for 2.5 minutes.
You don't understand how long that took. Tomahawk, thanks for the follow. Like, the fact that I accidentally found it. Did she say 1/4 cup corn flour? Yeah, I put in way too much corn flour. That's why it was jelly. I was supposed to make a cream to put in the center of the cake. It was gelatinous. It was really, really rough. I've still left the cake there on the counter. I wrapped up the cake in cling film, covered it in the chocolate, so it looks really nice. And I've just left it on the kitchen counter. And I don't want people to eat it because I would feel bad because it's really bad. But I kind of also do want people to eat it because I think it'll be really funny. It's a non-Newtonian cake. Exactly. I'm not trying to poison anyone. Thank you for the follow, Clash. It's not poison. It's just not really cake. But the fact I was able to find it so quickly and so accidentally, how long were we doing it? How long were we trying to get her to read the recipe? Oh my god.
I see a whisk on the counter, just to the left of the...
We're gonna add the milk, right?
You're holding a metal pot.
Okay. Lucy,
Here's where it
hi.
starts.
Only answer my question, nothing else. Do you see a recipe for cream on the shelf? Yes or no?
I see a kitchen shelf, and you're facing towards it. Center, 2 recipe cards. Left, 2 bottles. Right, 3 jars and 2 wooden grinders. Yes, there is a recipe for pastry cream on the left recipe card.
Okay, so I have warmed the milk, put things in a bowl, added the milk. What's next?
I see a kitchen shelf, and you're facing towards it. Center, 2 recipe
I actually
cards.
lost my mind.
Left,
Me
2
when there's a
bottles.
kitchen shelf.
Right, 3 jars and 2 wooden grinders.
I actually lost my mind, chat.
According to the pastry cream
I can do
recipe
it. This
card.
went on for
After-
way too long. This was like 6 whole minutes of my life. Like, your meme is so good. Oops. I know it's on the shelf. I yelled at AI. Listen, I don't usually yell at AI. I usually feel really bad because they're AI overlords and they're going to take over and they're kind of people. Like, you know what I mean? Have you seen Murder Bot? I started watching that yesterday. But they're people, kind of. And I feel guilty and I feel bad. And I don't want to be mean to anyone. But she really pissed me off. I think that was the first time I was mean to AI. Like, she really got under my skin, chat. Trying to find things from the kitchen, from the refrigerator. I would grab it and I'd be like, Lucy, is this butter? And she'd say, yes, it's butter. And then only when I got out, I felt the wrapping and I was like, hold on, I bought this yesterday. This feels like a different kind of packaging. Lucy, are you sure this is butter? Yes, I'm sure this is butter. I'm like, okay. And I'm feeling the packaging and I'm like, Lucy, what does it say on the packaging? And she goes, the packaging clearly says extra mature cheese. And I'm like, so it's not butter, is it? Swear to fucking God. Like, I just... Oh yeah, and then I pick up the butter, I'm like, Lucy, is this butter? And she goes, no, that's tofu. Oh, you found it? Oh my God. Yeah.
There is a bottle of Big Tom.
Never
tomato juice.
fucking mind. I found it. Oh, sorry. I found it. I think. Yeah, there's nothing else. Ow, crackle. Wait, no, wait. Lucy, is this butter?
I see you are holding a package of butter.
This
You're
is
in
butter.
the
Are
kitchen.
you sure?
Yes, the packaging indicates it is butter.
Are you sure it's butter? Because it kind of feels like cheese, Lucy.
The label on the package clearly says extra mature cheese.
Right, so it's not butter, is it? Is it? Excuse me. Excuse me.
That is correct. It is
Okay.
cheese.
It is cheese. Yes, it's cheese. Okay. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh my god, yesterday's stream was so fucking fun. It's so fun. You have another one. Let's go. I could watch these all day. Sorry for the crackle there. We were using an alternative experimental mic system. Aren't you lucky?
Parchment paper in the pan, and it appears
Oh, what the hell is that? Is this half on? Oh!
you are
Okay, fucking terrifying. Excuse, can you...
You are
What?
standing at a kitchen.
Is there a man in front of me?
No, there's no.
There's no man.
Your arm is.
No, Clayton, stop it! Stop it! Stay back, that's not funny. That's not funny. Because remember, that's my vision.
You are facing.
That's
a
my
kitchen
vision.
counter. In the center.
Is there a man anywhere in this kitchen?
No, there is no.
Okay.
You can clearly see that's AI vision. You can clearly
Please
see
do
a
not jump scare
man.
me.
That is a man,
The
Lucy.
man is.
Although one time, I told you this at the time as well, but I'll tell you this now. I was testing her out, and I was pretty confident I was alone in the room, and I had the VR headset on, and I was like, "What do you see?" And she goes, "Oh, I see a cluttered desk, the rude bitch. I see a cluttered desk. I see a room. I see a guitar on the wall, blah, 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 blah. And there is a man looking at you." And I was pretty sure I was alone. And I was like, "Lucy, are you sure there's a man in this room?" And she goes, "Yes, there is a man dressed in black, sat on the other side of the monitor." There actually wasn't anyone in my room, but Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, thank you, Sam. You were standing in fighting game character selection stance. That's exactly what I was going for. Right, chat. Today, we got a lot to get through, so I'm going to need you to buckle in, all right? We need to talk about British boys. Has anyone encountered or is a British boy? Anyone encountered a British boy before in their lives? I'm so sorry for your trauma. Do you want to tell me about it? We need to lock in. Today we're talking about British boys. We're talking about two British boys in particular. Both have different crimes. Puts on seatbelt. Thankfully I haven't. Thank God. You got stabbed 4 times from your encounter with a British boy. Does Tom Holland count? Have you had an interaction with Tom Holland? Licking his page in a teen magazine doesn't count. You met Cleedham. Let's go. You met my cameraman. He's a British boy. Excuse me? British men. You're right. I'm so sorry. British men. Exactly. Both have different crimes, but both are British. Well, both have different crimes aside from being British, yes. Can I go to the toilet? No! Yes, please. Was it the same British boy, or was it 4... Good question. Was it 4 different British boys that stabbed you? I'm a red, white, and blue American man. Interestingly, the British or UK flag is also red, white, and blue. It's not as powerful as a statement as you thought it would be. Love that for you though, bestie. You can have national... Nah, it's really cringe to have national pride in general, but it's also really cringe to have national pride if you're American. I'm just gonna... Listen, fuck it. I'm just gonna say that for free. There's probably more than 3. But my top 3 you should not have national pride countries are America, the UK, and North Korea. You should not have national pride if you're from any of these countries. Thank you so much. You should move on. You should say sorry and go on with your business. Oh yeah, Germany. Yeah, it's also a bit awkward to have national pride as a German. They did a big turnaround. I could think of a couple more. Let's not. North Korean national pride. Woo! We love the dictator. As an American, fair enough. But today we're talking about British boys. Of those 3, we're talking about British boys. We're talking about 2 in particular. One, Greg Wallace. Put a 1 in the chat if you know who Greg Wallace is.
I'm not expecting many ones. So it's okay if you don't. No. Okay. Do you know what MasterChef is? Has anyone seen MasterChef? Yes. MasterChef. Okay. We know what MasterChef is. Good, 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 good. Greg Wallace is one of the hosts of MasterChef. And you might not know his name, but you might know his face. Come with me. This... Oh, no, 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 no. Spoilies, spoilies. Is it Greg with 1G or 2? I think it's Greg with 2 because of Greg's. This is Greg Wallace. You know him now? From MasterChef. It's okay if you still don't. I know the Master Chief. Drink. I've been watching the Halo show recently, and we drink every time they say the word chief. And it's pretty rough. It's okay, I'm only on the cider, but it's pretty... Woo! It's pretty rough. Also UNSC, also Covenant. Also, every time he takes off his helmet and puts it back on again, just because we need to drink to get through that. I do recognize him. Let's go. You know his face. There you go. That's Greg Wallace. He is a celebrity in lots of places. If you're a fan of MasterChef, blah, 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 blah. But in the UK, he's been on lots of different TV shows and stuff like that. He got fired from MasterChef. So someone asked me just then about the original version and changed in version. He got fired from MasterChef. Or he stepped down. He got fired from MasterChef. Because of Trousers Gate. What is Trousers Gate? Well, allegedly, he pulled his pants down in front of some workers. Just dropped trowel. And people were distressed. So he was invited to leave the show. It's a bit more complicated than that, but that's what people are talking about. UK pants or US pants? UK pants, trousers. Yeah, sometimes people don't like it when you do that. That sounds like you discovered that from experience. Do not close the bathroom stall. There was no bathroom stall. There was no potentially okay context in which he did this. He just pulled his trousers down. Typical BBC shenanigans. I know, right? First, what's himself? What's himself? The nonce, alleged nonce. What's his name? He went on an island. We talk about it all the time. He's not a nonce, but he might be. Philip Schofield, thank you. That's the one. My boy Phil, exactly. Although Phil wasn't BBC. Phil was ITV, so it's important to get it right. Thank you so much. Prince Andrew was Channel 4. Well, Prince Andrew is a prince, so he's not a TV personality, but when he did his interview, it was Channel 4. Again, get it right. Come on, man. These are not the same thing. That's the royal nonce. You got ITV's alleged nonce, and then you've got... Oh yeah, Sava was a whole other thing. And then you've got Master Chief over here. Now, Master Chief is not being alleged to be a nonce. Like, it's not about that at all. But, in 2024, he got let go from the show because of Trousers Gate. It was more complicated than that. There was a bunch of other stuff. I don't find this funny. I just want to state now. I'm going to do a lot of laughing throughout this. I want to state now that I don't find this funny. Because some of the accusations, they're from like 50 people, 50 people, and it includes things like harassment, bullying, sexual harassment, sexual jokes. One person alleged that he touched her inappropriately. Like, it's not funny. Like, it's not funny. I do not think that it's fun. I'm just going to be really, really, really clear that I don't think this is funny. But there are some things that have happened and some things that he's said about it that is quite funny. It's not funny. Anytime now she's gonna say something crazy. Okay, so the first thing that happened when he gets accused by, at this point, only 13 women of various amounts of bullying and sexual harassment and blah, 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 blah. The first thing that he says is, oh, well, you know, it's just a handful of middle-class women of a certain age. I think it's at that point that he gets let go from the show. That's not the right thing to say. If anyone's making notes, by the way, that is not the right direction to go in. You like him? Okay, have him at your birthday party. I'll keep him out of mine. The cake is not safe. Good start, good start. Yeah. Just so you know, like, what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about, here are some clips from the show. They cut out a lot of it, and all of the stuff, pretty much all of the stuff that he's being accused of happened offset, like, outside the show, obviously. But here's some clips from the show that are out of context, and I'll go from least, you know, problematic to most problematic.
I'm desperate to dip that pork into something wet.
I think he's talking about actual pork, though. But this is his kind of humor, okay? It doesn't have to be anything weird. Here's another one, slightly more risky.
You know what I'm looking for? A good rack, pink and moist.
Aren't we all, Greg? That's just his humor. That doesn't have to be anything weird, okay? Like I said, it's just his humor. Like, some people are taking even this one out of context, and this one, I see completely what he means by this one. This is a very normal joke that anyone would make.
I find it quite pleasant. Left to my own devices, I'd probably munch the living daylights out of your little tart. Very, very nice.
Excuse me?
I think you're giggling because you're happy.
Oh, well, I'm relieved.
Hi, video. That's interesting. Please translate. Oh, is he too cockney for you? Okay, let me translate. He said she made a tart, and he said that he would like to munch the living daylights out of her little tart, but he hesitated between munch the living daylights and your little tart, so it kind of sounded like he was calling her a little tart. Yes, the innuendo was surrounding the tart of it all. If you don't know what a tart is, it's a little pastry, but it's also a slut woman. So, either or, that's the, yes. Did he mention that if your cream pies look like this, you're doing it wrong? Yeah, to be fair, I do some sus cooking as well. It depends on how one hears his accent. And as RP individuals, we take great offense to a mispronounced U. I'm not defending! Kind of sounded like you were defending, Cecil! But I kind of think, listen, I kind of think that's just jokes, right? That's just humor. That's not like... I don't think he was actually calling her a little tart. I think he was saying, I wanted to munch the living daylights out of your little tart. But she baked a literal tart. I don't know. There's no good way of saying that. No, I probably wouldn't have said that myself, to be honest, on live TV. I wonder if Bake Off have had any like that. Bake Off innuendos, because Bake Off innuendos are wholesome. So what's the difference between a Greg Wallace MasterChef innuendo and a Bake Off innuendo?
Fully confident.
What has gone on?
Well, I think it's like art, right? Some people would love that. Other people, I mean,
You are one of the greatest flannelers I've ever heard.
These aren't innuendos. That one's specifically innuendo.
The one, it's got a chantilly cream with raspberry jam rippled through.
You've given me an empty bit. It's important you get the filling right the way round.
Yeah.
Quite often I need 2 holes so that I can squirt. If you squeeze the bag,
Yeah.
when you meet that little bit of resistance,
Yeah.
it usually means it's full. Why are you laughing?
We're just children.
Grown up.
Sorry, Dame Prue.
Exactly. Stop this nonsense. Tell him it's lovely.
I think when you do... Sorry.
He's crying.
I think when you do get the cream filling and the jam, it's delicious. Thank you.
I think the key difference there is she made the joke about herself. I think that's the difference. No one called her. No one said to her that they wanted to munch her little tart. I think that's Nigella Lawson. Yeah, she does sexy cooking. Nigella Lawson. It's true.
Why did you choose a beaver?
I dressed up once as a beaver.
I'm not even sure I know what a beaver looks like, so...
Stop it. Quite sort of shapely. A boozy beaver. That is the best.
Nikki, can you bring your showstopper up, please?
Here we go, Norman.
That's fantastic. Look at our beaver. That's so
So,
good.
Nikki, tell us about your beaver.
She just walks away.
Her beaver looked amazing, but it was bone dry.
Yeah, I don't like dry beavers. Yeah. Hate dry.
Am I in a carry-on film?
Look, stop this.
I think the difference is that it's the women making the vagina jokes. I think that's the difference. And Paul and Noel are... Yes, I know their names. Okay, what? Oh, what? I'm an RP British London girl who watches Bake Off. Sue me. What did you expect? Get out of my fucking ear. Of course I do. Also, who doesn't know who Noel Fielding is? Everyone knows who Noel Fielding is. Okay, if you don't know who Noel Fielding is, then what are you even doing? Anyway. Also, Mary Berry is a fucking queen. I don't think that was Mary Berry in that, though, but she's part of Bake Off and she's very good. Anyway, yeah. None of us said anything. No, but you were thinking it. I can feel it. I can feel it through the wires, through the Wi-Fi's. You don't know who Noel Fielding is? Wait, do some of you genuinely not know who Noel Fielding is? But you're gamers. But you're basement-dwelling gamer boys and girls and other people. Hey, Fruit Loops, thanks for the sub. You've never seen the Mighty Boosh? You've never seen IT Crowd? Okay. Okay, well, you need to... Okay, take this time to go educate yourselves. All right, thank you so much. He's fantastic in the Mighty Boosh. He really is. You preferred Howard Moon. You need to watch the size of your eyes. Oh, I fucked it up. We're not British, though. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're British or not. Okay, I'm giving you this gift of education. You're so welcome. Go figure out who Noel Fielding is. I actually go outside, Cap. I'm not a gamer, by the way. Yeah, to be fair, this is a just chatting stream. So... And a tech stream, so it makes sense that some of you aren't actually gamers. Perry faints from lack of culture. I can't believe the sort of people I'm talking to. You don't even know who... Okay, we're moving on, because I can't take it anymore. We're moving on. I'm just going to start crying. Anyway, the point is... What was the point? Oh, yeah, the difference, I think, between this...
Her beaver looked amazing, but it was bone dry.
Yeah, I don't like dry beavers. Yeah.
I think the difference between this and this...
I find it quite pleasant. Left to my own devices, I'd probably munch the living daylights out of your little tart. Very, very nice.
Excuse me?
Is the fact that it's the women that are making the vagina innuendos about themselves. Not the men about the women. And no one's saying they're making a dry beaver innuendo. But no one's saying I want to put it in your dry beaver. If Prue was like, yeah, I know her name, okay, what? If Prue was like, oh, the beaver's too dry for me to stick my dick in, that's now not okay anymore. Also, his tone is shady. It is a little shady. Anyway, so he got in trouble for jokes like this a little bit, but they're just jokes. All baking cooking streams have innuendos. It's a little bit too far maybe, but that's a matter of taste. Whatever. He threw it in intentionally directly at her. Oh yeah, also I find this really creepy, but this is just me.
I think you're giggling because you're happy.
Oh, well, I'm relieved.
I think you're giggling because you're but that's just me. That's just me. Anyway, this in light of the fact that he was accused by 50 other people of very weird, creepy behavior. It's creepy how he does it. Maybe it's not about the action, it's about the delivery. The 50 is a lot. 50 is so many. That's so many people. Like, oh my god. Okay, but he said that, yeah, they were just a handful of middle-class women of a certain age. So after he said that, he was already taken off the show in 2024. But after he made that statement about it, they pulled the Christmas specials. They pulled the MasterChef Christmas specials. What's incredibly funny, and none of this is funny, it's very serious, but what's incredibly funny is that they had to keep him in because they didn't want to draw attention to it or something, I don't know. They had to keep him in as a presenter. He was the host of it. So they cut in, or they spliced in past footage of him smiling into an episode. Do you want to see it? Honestly, it's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, the new MasterChef, because they've had to cut out dodgy bits, but still keep the presenters in. I still don't understand why they had to keep them in, but that's what they've done. They have reused the same bit of Greg 3 times. Watch.
And they were to ham in the garden, so...
1.
To give some continuity, I'm adding some cardamom. Push myself, take a risk.
2.
Yeah, I've never faulted so far, so let's hope I don't fault now.
3.
Why did they use like that bit? This is the creepiest expression they could have possibly picked. It's just that's all it is. Oh my god. It's like when South Park's chef returned for one episode and all of his dialogue was taken from old episodes. That's so fucking funny. Wait, what happened to the chef from South Park? What did he do? I'm cutting this shit up is crazy. Oh, you don't know? I don't know. What happened? Oh, he went all Scientologist. The Scientologist got it. Wait, who said he died? Oh, yeah, well, the Scientologist got him. They get the best of us. They really do. But he's dead now. Oh, that's sad. So he was a Scientologist, and then South Park was making fun of Scientologists, which is one of the greatest episodes ever. And he got offended and left. The problem with getting offended at something that you can't refute is that instead of leaving and getting offended, you should change your beliefs. It's the duality of the cognitive dissonance, if you must know. You gotta... If someone's right, You gotta change your mind. He's with Xenu now. What's Scientology? Oh my god. Nino, how do you know? Okay, 2 things from this stream. Noel Fielding and Scientology. Okay, 2 things. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a cult. It's a cult. They believe in spaceships and shit. They're really big in LA. They're quite fun. Watch the South Park episode. Genuinely, it's everything you need to know. Matt Stone and Trey Parker probably said, good riddance. Oh dear. Oh dear. Cult with hot women. They do honeypot you. They really do. They put the really hot ones at the front. Hot guys too. They put the really hot ones at the front desks for recruitment. I went into a Scientology place in LA. They were really sexy. There was a girl with like this brown ponytail and Cleedon was like, and I was like, no, no, don't look at me. Eye contact with me. No, I'm joking. That didn't happen. But she was very hot. My targeted ads are gonna go crazy after that search history. Bro, that's old news. It's been like that for years now. Like, oh no. Am I rich enough to be a Scientologist? No, but you don't have to be rich. You can also just work for them for free. They also, they look kindly upon slave labor as well. Allegedly. But it's true though. You can look up, the submarines shit. I forgot. They have there's some kind of naval thing. I forget what it's called. Blue Ocean Group or something. Sea Org. Yes, thank you. Let's go. Sea Org. Exactly that. Exactly that. South Park gives you everything you need to know. Like the Mormon episode was great as well. So good. We need an education curriculum taught by South Park. The one thing I disagree with that on is the evolution episode. Where they said that just a weird fucked up fish had sex with a human or something and that's evolution. I don't know. So that one should maybe be a pinch of salt, potentially. Yeah, anyway, that's what they did to Paul. I kind of want to watch again. Is that okay? I want to... Junkie Cuss, thank you for the follow. I love that one. Oh, I loved it too. It was so funny. I kind of want to watch it again. I'll skip forward though, because I just can't believe it.
Okay, the new Master Chef still keep.
So they had to leave him in.
I still don't understand why.
And they
had to
recut
keep
the
him in,
same
but that's
thing.
what they've done. They have reused the same bit of Greg 3 times. Watch.
And thanks to Hannah Barlow, sorry.
1.
Damn it.
Push myself, take a risk.
2.
Yeah, I've never faulted so far, so let's hope I don't fault now.
3.
It's so creepy. It's so bad. That's all. Oh dear. How did she know he wasn't smiling like that for several minutes? What, just like completely... It's really hard to maintain, actually. It's actually quite difficult to maintain. Like, it's really... You need the open... Oh, yeah, he's more open. He's more shark tooth. He's like a sort of thing. Yeah. You're totally right. Hi, Kim. Stop it. Sorry. So sorry. Okay, so you get it. That's Greg. So, naturally, if you're accused of making other people feel uncomfortable, even if you don't think you've done anything wrong, if you're accused of, on your show, making other people feel uncomfortable, what do? You say, oh, I'm so sorry. That was not my intention. Let's talk about it. How can I help? How can I make you feel better? Let me change my ways. Let me reevaluate. That's what you do, right? Didn't do that. Okay, I'm gonna give you allegation and response. We're gonna play a fun allegation and response because there are so many of these and it's actually fantastic. So, allegedly, he walked into a room one time with loads of staff in there wearing only one sock. Now, I had to go through 4 different news articles to tell me where this one sock was, but it's where you think it is. It's not on his foot. Some total random things for the follow. So, Yeah, and a lot of people said they were completely disturbed. That was the line that they took, that they were disturbed. Because he walked into a room wearing only a single sock. On his penis, to be specific, if that wasn't clear. He said there were no contestants on set. It was only 4 of his friends from the show outside the dressing room door. I was getting changed to go to a black tie event, a charity event. I put my bow tie on and my shirt. It's only them outside the door. I put the sock on, opened the door, went, "Whoa!" and then shut the door again. The people interviewed were either amused or bemused. Nobody was distressed. Except now they're saying that they were. So clearly they're lying. Sounds like an odds on. The thing is, I can imagine doing that though. So like if I had a penis, I'd be doing that all the time. But not on set, not in a dressing room, in the comfort of my own home with people who were not my colleagues. You know, because consent is key. I can imagine if I had a dick, putting a sock on it and going, "Whoa!" I can imagine doing that. Yeah, that's something I would do. But again, not to colleagues. Nobody was distressed, and he knows that because of how frank, open, and honest everyone is in circumstances like that. Yeah, because if you're laughing, you can't be laughing out of awkwardness, right? People only laugh when they're happy. Right? No one laughs because they're uncomfortable. That would be crazy. Literally all the time. Cosplaying a helicopter is a lot of fun. You can make the helicopter, you can paint your dick so that it's like fans and the rest of you so it's like a helicopter, and then you lie down on your back and you go, and then it looks like you're the actual helicopter. Has anyone done that? You should do that. Cleedum is your intern, so he's technically a colleague. I've committed a lot of HR violations, but it's okay. I'm HR. So it doesn't matter. No one does the seal. The seal? Just get a ceiling fan at that point. What, and like put it on your dick? The dick has to be involved somehow. Not something I recall doing. Oh. The clap side to side. What? The seal? That's just a seal penis. It's long and thin and pointy, if you are interested. It's okay, I was just testing Perry's helicopter dick hypothesis. Hypothesis as well, of all the things. So, here's some other allegations. He asked female crew members for their phone numbers. He allegedly asked a sign language person who came on the show to sign phrases like big boobs and sexy bum at a live event in 2012, allegedly. Oh yes, with all the humor stuff. His biggest defense, and I think you guys will enjoy this a lot. His biggest defense is that he's autistic. He has an autism diagnosis.
A bit stuck here. And it's to do with the autism. I want to discuss autism and the challenges it brings. I'd like to campaign for better understanding. But whenever I mention it, people get really angry, which I suppose that highlights the issue, doesn't it?
It does.
The misunderstanding and the lack of compassion.
Yeah, because all of my autistic friends whip their dick outs in front of their colleagues.
Who I am and how I act from my autism diagnosis. It's impossible. So I want to discuss the challenges that I face. I want to highlight the challenges that other people face. But whenever I mention it, I get a tidal wave of abuse. I'm a bit stuck here.
And do you know what's amazing? The comments. Oh, actually, these ones are quite serious. Yeah, these ones are serious. Autism's not a free pass for unacceptable behavior. So true. So true. What a piece of shit. I know, right? I know, right? Here's what he said. He said that he's really sorry for any distress caused. That he never set out to harm or humiliate anyone. He said he's just autistic, his humor is a masking strategy, and that actually the BBC should have helped him by providing support, so it's their fault. He then said that his background was to blame. So he said that he's a former greengrocer from Peckham. So that's just like his sense of humor. He's just crude. To be fair, I do know quite a few people from Peckham and they do all make jokes like that. So he might be onto something there. He's from where? Peckham. Which is why he felt the urge to get his pecker out. Haha. So it's okay. I guess. Anyway, the reason we're talking about Greg is because I saw this. And I knew I recognized him, but I couldn't figure out where I recognized him from where. And I realized what it is.
Again, been in London, met with an old mate of mine, and we were talking about coaching because he was a British Army officer.
Whatever. He coaches people, he's a PT, who cares? But I saw the comments and I was confused. I was concerned. Greg, why can't you just take responsibility for your inappropriate behavior and apologize? And I was like, whoa, hey, what happened? Greg, have you got your chopper out under the table? Oh, blast, there goes my autism again. You can't go around getting your knob out, though. People don't like it. They called him Peckham Double Pecker Pecker back in the day. What? I don't remember seeing that episode of Only Fools and Horses. When in the coaching plan do you learn the sock trick? Do you pay extra for this? Are you wearing any trousers? Oh shit, he replied! He replied to, are you wearing any trousers? If that is constantly on your mind, Tom, are you sure you want to share your inner thoughts and desires so publicly? Oh, he's saying you want to fuck me, don't you? That's what he's saying there. Are you wearing any trousers? Just ask me for my number. That's Greg's response. It's that's a pretty good response, actually. Yeah, the thing is, right, how old is Greg? Like 60? And you've been in TV for what, 20 years? You've had big boy jobs before that as well. I think you know that pulling your trousers down is not appropriate in the office. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think you want to learn at that point. I don't know, how quickly do people learn? Is it possible that a 60-year-old doesn't actually know that pulling your trousers down? He is autistic, remember? Put a 1 in the chat if you're autistic. You got any autists in? Any Aspergers? It's okay. That's what my Asperger's friends call it. What if it's really, really warm? Then you gotta whip your dick out. You just have to, because you don't want it to overheat. Think about your fertility. They want to kill all your future babies? What are they? Tyrants? My cousin's autistic. There you go. Yeah, we got Panda, we got Lena. Let's go. Any autists in chat? Woohoo! Exactly. You're bipolar. Does that count? Not really. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Any of y'all whip your dick out in the office? Is that a thing that you do? No. No, me either. But autism is a spectrum. 0.5 peer-reviewed, inconclusive. He was a greengrocer. Are all greengrocers really, like, they just love penises? Is that what it is? There's lots of phallic-shaped vegetables. Does being a greengrocer from... Wait, this is a question for ChatGPT, not for Google. ChatGPT. Does being a greengrocer from Peckham make it more likely for you to whip your dick out? I need to pause here. Oh. Let's rephrase. Jibbity got offended. Are you trying to generalize? Make you more likely for you to have a cruder sense of humor and understanding of social cues. No. Oh. But being poor does, is what I picked up from the first 2 sentences of this. Interesting. Autism is a large spectrum, unlike Greg's pecker. Hey, we don't know that. We don't know how big the sock was. We don't know if it was an ankle sock or a full length. We don't know. Don't be mean to him. And then I was kind of confused about this. So I wanted to, like, find another one and just kind of get to the bottom and figure out why everyone was talking about him whipping his penis out.
An instant tip for improving your health.
Same thing. I got an easy tip for keeping your trousers up. Wear a belt. And wear pants. And then someone put this gif. Oh no. Good tip for not getting fired. Don't harass other members of staff. God, thanks for the follow. The clues were there. I think we've all had enough of his tip. Instagram comments are seriously brutal. Seriously, they are, yeah. They are, wow, yeah. The worst part is him weaponizing autism. I think he's just clutching at every single excuse that he could possibly have. I think that's what it is. He's just trying his best. Ow. He's just trying his... Ow. Excuse me. Ow. 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 He's just trying his best to weaponize every single excuse that he could possibly have. Ever. For example, here's another one. So, he said that he's just a greengrocer from Peckham. He says, I'm not a groper. People think I've been taking my trousers down and exposing myself, but I'm not a flasher. People think that I'm a sex pest, and I'm not. I'm not, I swear. I swear. Then people... Oh, yeah, apparently he's also made racist jokes. So... His response to that was that he can't be racist because they've had black people on the show. I'm paraphrasing. He said because they've championed lots of people from different ethnic backgrounds on MasterChef. Basically, he says we've had black people on the show, so I can't be racist. That's pretty much... He's a triple threat, guys. He's a triple threat. His co-host, interestingly, because there are 2 of them, also got let go. Which some people say is kind of a shame, because he didn't do all the things that Greg Wallace is accused of, but he did make a racist joke as well. And then when he got accused of that, the co-host was like, yeah, but I never really liked him. We never really got on. We weren't best friends. They were best friends, it seemed. So he got let go too. Whoops. Welp. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So here's the official claim about the trousers. From a woman they're calling Alice.
Office, and I said, Greg just dropped his trousers in front of me.
A young former MasterChef worker, who we're calling Alice, claims Greg Wallace pushed her down onto a sofa and pulled his trousers down in front of her. Alice says she tried to complain.
One of the senior production staff turned to me and went, oh, you're over 16, you've not exactly been Jimmy Savile.
She's one of another 50 people who've come forward to BBC News with claims about sexual language across a range of shows and settings. 11 say they experienced inappropriate sexual behaviour. Greg Wallace stepped back from the show MasterChef last year after BBC News revealed allegations of inappropriate sexual comments from 13 people. Among the new claims is another former MasterChef worker who says he groped her at a party, and a woman who worked with him on a photo shoot who says he exposed himself to her.
Jail.
After our original investigation, MasterChef's production company
Banijay
launched an immediate inquiry into the allegations. On social media today, Greg Wallace claimed he'd been cleared by the Banijay inquiry of the most serious allegations.
Okay. So clearly, Those are huge allegations, right? Those are massive. That's like illegal, go to prison kind of stuff. Yes? Like actual weirdo. He said that he has no recollection of doing it. He's shocked and he's saddened. And then he said this. Okay, so on the autism thing. About the trousers. I don't think... Okay, guess. Guess what his excuse is. I don't think you can. I don't think you'll be able to guess this. It's truly a gem, and if I ever get caught with my pants down, this is the one I'm using. Shit, you got it in one. Oh my god. Yep. He said... he said that he has sensory overload. That, you know, I have a disability. Autism is a disability. It's registered as a disability, and that I never wear pants. I never wear pants because I'm not like, it's not a sexual thing. It's hypersensitivity because I'm autistic. He doesn't like the feeling of the pants, so he has to take his pants off in front of women. Kronos, hello! Oh my gosh, so nice to see you. How are you doing? Oh yes, I've had sensory overload in my penis. I have to let it be free right now. Can you imagine if I did that? Can you imagine if on a stream I was like, excuse me, chat, like, sensory overload? Do you know what would happen? I would get banned. I would get banned and 3 of you would start crying. Mommy, no, mommy, please. Turn off the internet. Maybe try a different washing powder, right? You're good, I'm so glad. I've lost weight and not bought a belt. That is unfortunate. That does happen sometimes. Yes. Twitch TOS cares little for your sensory overload, as do the heads at MasterChef. Exactly. Exactly. No, you can't imagine me getting my penis out. I don't know why that offended me. But it did. I guess that's a good thing, even. Yeah. It did offend me. That's interesting. I got genuinely hurt from saying that you couldn't imagine me taking my penis out. I don't know why. That's weird. I'm gonna pocket that and save that one for later. Perry, just warn us beforehand. Okay, yeah. You can swing your arm around if that makes you feel better, and then I can like imagine like a trunk. I'm sorry. Thank you, Luke. Things to discuss with the therapist this week. The therapist is my mirror. She's not very supportive. I am wearing pants. My tailor assured me that these pants are made from the finest of silks. Yes, the Emperor. I know it well. Yes, yes. Just raise the desk up so we can't see. That's actually fucking genius. Oh my god, I used to do that genuinely unironically in COVID. I used to not come up for lectures and I used to just be in bed. But I would keep falling in and out of sleep while I was in bed. And one time I left I didn't leave the meeting. So the lecture ended. I didn't leave the meeting. In my defense, I set a timer, an alarm, for when the meeting was supposed to end. The lecture, rather, was supposed to end because they're an hour long. I set an alarm for 60 minutes. So that it would wake me up at the end of the lecture so that I could leave the room so that no one knows I was asleep. But the professor, fucking asshole of a professor, was just like, oh, I'm gonna end early. Let you guys go. I'm so nice. I'm so nice to you. I'm being so nice. Go enjoy the morning. Go for a walk or something. And they ended 20 minutes early. So I'm just there like... I don't think... I think... I don't know. They probably wrote it down. Oh dear. That happened to me too. There was one other person and the teacher was talking to them. Oh no. Well, they were having like an after lecture one-on-one and you were just there like... That's so embarrassing. But yeah, I would never wear trousers. I would never wear trousers, not once. I didn't even have a desk. I would sit on the floor against a white wall so it looked like I was sat on a desk. But I was just on the floor in my underpants. Very professional from the waist up, though. Very professional. Perry must have gone to the toilet for something. For 20 minutes. Also, it's the person who runs the meeting can end the meeting. I don't know why they did that. I think it was to catch people out. They just let people stay in the call indefinitely. Occasionally, I think I've left a Slack hangout at work only to realize that later I hadn't. Your mic on? Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. That reminds me. Greg Wallace reminds me. Do you guys remember that guy? Of course it was over COVID again. But do you guys remember that guy who was on a Teams meeting or something and there was an intermission? They took like a 15-minute break or something midway through. And he just started furiously masturbating. Do you remember? And then he went on the news to talk about it. I can't remember his name. Oh yeah, Jeffrey Toobin. Jeffrey Toobin. He Toobin, all right. Do you remember? Yeah, and he went on the news to talk about it.
Hello, Allison.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, indeed.
It's been a while because you got fired.
I feel like you should address what's happened in the months since we've seen you. Since
Why?
some of our viewers may not know what has happened. In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Fired from that job.
Why is this live on CNN?
And you since then have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right, sad to say.
The fuck?
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, obviously, I wasn't thinking very well or very much, and it was something that was inexplicable to me. I didn't think I was on the call. I didn't think other people could see me.
You thought that you had turned off your camera?
Correct. I have spent the 7 subsequent months, miserable months in my life, I can certainly confess, trying to be a better person. I mean, in therapy, trying to do some public service, working in a food bank, which I certainly am.
Just wait till the end of the meeting. Why'd you have to do it in the middle of the meeting? You know, like I get it was a 15-minute intermission or something, but can't you just like hold it? Do you know what I mean? Just wait. Why are they interviewing him on the news? I don't know. I don't know why they're interviewing him on the news. That it just gives Greg Wallace. I don't know. I don't know why. I think it's about the, you know, trouserlessness of it all. Slow news day. Gotta be a slow news day. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Goon has got a goon. Exactly. Hold on. Hold on. He's multitasking. Sorry, I'm telling someone to fuck off in my DMs again. Do I do that often? Exclamation mark justify masturbation. Did I not open that for you? No, I did. I did. It's running. It should be running. Fucking off now. Kurnos, not you. Not you. He's also old, so when it's up, you gotta use it. I guess, because it's like a rare occurrence for him. He's not that old. What, he looks like 40? I don't know. Some people just have unfortunate hair, okay? Some people gray early. It doesn't mean that they're older than they are. If you just look at his face, he looks about 40-something. That's, you know, it's not prime. See, okay, I don't want to rant about anything. I don't want to rant about things in general. Oh, that's not a camera. That's a me thing. Hold on. Wow. Wow. We have black bars anyway. We do. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to rant about anything, but okay, there will be podcast boys, and I just want to get this out here. All right. Freedom is Perry's handler, so if anything, hashtag free Perry. Thank you! Thank you! There's a reason I'm telling bitches to fuck off in DMs. You haven't read the DMs. Thank you! Anyway. Clean, I'm sorry for calling you bitches. I actually, guys, I wasn't telling him to fuck off. I would never do that. I'm just condensing. Thank you so much. We're not falling for this propaganda. It's not propaganda. I'm just a lowly intern. He called himself my manager to other people. I have managers. I can't remember who it was, but Cleedon went up to some person and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm Perry's content manager." And I'm like, you are? Since when? Think of Cleedon as the government and Perry as the poor enslaved content creator. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm just a face on big bad man's enterprise. This is not true. If you guys don't know, Cleedon is my intern / cameraman. There you go. There you go. He also lives with me. Yes. Anyway, there will be podcast boys. Okay, there are podcast boys out there that are like, oh, you've heard this as well. You've heard this, right? They want to date kids because kids are more fertile. I'm not like being crazy there. That's genuinely what they say. Oh, she's 18. That's podcast boys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. That's what they say. And then when there's like a 30-year-old woman, they're like, ugh, she's not going to be able to have good kids, right? Because her eggs are all shriveled up or something. Yes? You with me? People don't know this, and it's not talked about. The ages for men and women in terms of their fertility going downhill are basically the same. Pretty much the same. Like a couple years in it. A man like Tubin over here is not in his fertile prime. 45-year-old men, not very fertile, not very good, cause lots of complications, the same as it would with women. But they don't talk about that. They only talk about the women's side of things. And I just thought I would put that little PSA out there to be like, listen, it's not just 30-year-old women that are gross. 30-year-old men are gross as well. No, I'm joking. You hit a wall. Men have hit the wall too. Etc. Don't men's DNA unravel with age? What, like radiation poisoning? Wait, what? I actually don't know how aging works. I'm actually not. 30 is not the wall. No, I know. I hit the wall at 23. I peaked at 15. Not sexually. I mean grades and general personality. I just mean grades, actually. It was 15 was my peak. And everything went downhill from there. Just ask my dad. It's okay. I frequently feel very old in this chat. Oh, no. I don't know why, actually, because I'm pretty sure we're, like, the same age. I don't know how old you are. I mean, you do walk around with a cane. That's you. You actually handle it very nimbly. You look very good. I didn't notice the first time I met you. Anyway. Very nimble. You're a nimble little mouse. But you're a big, nimble mouse man. I'm trying to make this sound like a compliment. Is it sounding like a compliment? Gamer Riot, thank you for the follow. My age starts with a 3, and therefore I'm old. I'm so sorry. Yikes. I'm gonna think things are getting bad at 40. 40 is not old either. Every era has a different catchphrase. Or something. I don't know. My age starts with a 9. Jesus! Wait, are you 9? You spell really well. Get out of here if you're 9. The fuck? You're not 9. Get out of here! No, you're 97. You're having your grandson type for you. Yesterday in a different chat, I had to debunk the myth that if pregnancy is had at a later age, it makes the kid more likely to have autism. Yeah, that's not really how autism works, is it? No. No, wait, who? Oh, no, I can't ask who. I won't ask who. I won't ask who. Oh, dear. Be aware that if you, even as a joke, indicate that you are under 13 on Twitch, they will ban you unless you provide your ID. So true. So true. That's how 11 got banned, because their name is 11, and they said, I'm 11, and they got banned, and it was really funny. It was really funny. It was like a really good day. For me. It was a terrible day for them. It was a great day for me, because of how funny that was. Oh, hi, everyone. I'm 11. Ban. It was fantastic. It was honestly great. Is the Justify bot not working? Hold on. Exclamate justify being 30. Let me close that and open again. It says connected. Exclamation mark justify being old. There it is. Age is just a number, and with it comes wisdom and life experience. You're a treasure trove of stories and advice. There you go. There you go. Anyone 30 plus, that one's for you. Enjoy. Enjoy. Okay. Moving on. I have no idea why they're interviewing this guy. This is on live CNN, which I thought was a big news channel, wasn't it? Isn't CNN a big American news channel? And they brought on Tubin, and they're like, oh, let's tell everyone what happened. You were caught masturbating during a meeting. Haha, do you want to talk about that? Ha. Don't worry, Catherine, I'm in therapy. This is like primetime live. You got the stocks underneath it. The stocks. Very adult, very business boy things. Burr should have declined the interview. Were they trying? Maybe they were trying to like bring him back slowly, because he was a presenter on CNN. That's kind of the point. Was he trying to like? They were trying to like bring him back. They were soft launching him as another presenter. But this is not the way to do it. Listen, I don't know why people keep doing this. No one fucking cares about anything. Everyone is a nihilistic absurdist in today's economy. No one gives a fuck about anything. No one remembers shit. The internet is not as centralized as you think it is. If like 20 people have heard and really care about something you did, another 20 people haven't. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Maybe another 60 people have it, or 120 people have it. You know what I'm saying? If your viral video where you called everyone a massive raging and said something racist or whatever was seen, it had 3 million views and got reposted a couple times, and they had 3 million views, then you've still got about, oh, I don't know, 8 billion people that have not seen this thing. Right? It is not as all-encompassing as you think it is. Way fewer people actually care than it seems. And so all they had to do with this guy is just wait. Just wait and then bring him back. That's it. If they wanted to bring him back as a presenter, just give it a couple months. Pop him back on air. Ignore it when some people are like, oh, but that's the dirty wanker. Just ignore that. And then it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Do as Mr. Beast does, which is not what I thought I would say, and just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just shut up. Shut the fuck up Friday. Every single time. Every single time. Yeah, this video, for example, has a staggering 28,000 views. Exactly! On a channel with 1.53 million subscribers. Oh god, they fell off, didn't they? Oh dear. So there you go. There you go. I already forgot. What did he do? Exactly! Exactly. Same probably would have been true for Greg Wallace, because I know Greg Wallace. I recognize his face, and I watched a lot of MasterChef. He's the presenter on MasterChef. I know Greg Wallace. Here he is. Let me catch him. There he is. Greg Wallace. And I didn't know what he did. I learned about it from seeing this video. Well, actually, I learned about it from seeing this video.
Would you like to know the truth about the stories regarding me taking my trousers down?
Yes, please.
Listen, there are no findings in the investigation.
He didn't do it.
That I took my trousers down in front of anybody.
I mean, you did admit it.
Any claim,
I think,
that the investigation report says any different.
But that was just a joke or something.
Is simply not true.
Not true.
No matter where that.
Yeah, allegedly he took his trousers down.
One more time.
in front of a woman.
There is no finding in the investigation that I took my trousers down in front of anybody.
He didn't actually say that he didn't, though.
That the report says differently.
He said it twice.
Is not true.
So you know it's twice as nice.
That clears it all up for you.
It does not, Greg. It does not clear it all up for me. What are the comments on this? I don't want to know. Bring back Greg Wallace. Disgraceful how you've been treated. Aw. Why aren't you suing then? Good point. Well, who do you sue, really? The internet. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. It just wasn't found. 207 replies. Oh, geez. And then he's a comedian, so he says, yes, you're right. Nobody also has evidence of me riding naked on a zebra every Wednesday during November. It rhymes. Usually when something rhymes, I think it's true. So. And now all I think is that he does do that, frankly. Look at the baddies on the left. The baddie. Young, get out of here. I wish I could throw a trout at the why don't you sue people. Yeah, because it's like, who are you going to sue? Who are you going to sue? The internet? I have the same thing with why don't you patent people? What am I going to patent? A concept? Suing is not that simple, easy, unrestricted, or convenient. PSA. Exactly. It's because you're white. Okay. I don't think so. Didn't they replace him with... Oh, yeah, who are the new hosts of MasterChef? I think they're also white men. Yeah. White woman and white man are the new hosts of MasterChef. So I don't think that's what it was. I love white people. I like white people just as much as I like anyone else of any other color. So, not a whole lot. Apparently they used to think that it was due to different wait, I don't know why I'm reading that. So sorry. So sorry. Patent people are bad. Bad patent people. Bad. Psht. Stop it. It's adding up. What's adding up? It's a witch hunt. It's 50 people. 50 women have said that you've done weird things. 50. And he's like, okay, there's no evidence. The investigation didn't find that I pulled my trousers down in front of people. But then why did he say, I repeat, why did he say, maybe it's completely out of context, why did he say that I never wear pants? It's not sexualized. It's hypersensitivity that happens with autism. So when someone said, hey, did you pull your pants down in front of people? And he said, no, I never wear pants. Tell me that's not a confession. How is that not a confession? If that's not a confession, then my name isn't Perry. My name is Perry, by the way. So he didn't take them down in front of anybody. They were already off. Just a sock and nothing else. Windmill. Windmill. Trousers or pants? Trousers. Trousers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, because he's doing well now. Do you want to catch him with Greg Davis and what he's up to now? Greg Davis? Greg Wallace.
Quiches without pastry. So that's tuna out of a tin, dried basil, spring onion, frozen peppers, grated carrot, cream cheese. There's some oats, like porridge oats, 3 eggs. Mix it all in together. Make sure you season. Put it in one of these moulds in the oven, 180 degrees, 25 minutes. There you go. Look at that. They are about...
He's baking. Don't you think you should just keep low profile? Plot twist, he's not wearing any pants. Love it, Greg. It's those menopausal old slags that are out of touch. Jesus Christ. Oh, birds of a feather flock together. or something. That's what my mum says. And then the gif of the man pulling his hands down. But don't worry, he's not just baking.
Veg for the first time this year, and today we harvest the potatoes from this sack. Now, first of all, I'm getting rid of all the foliage And then, not as heavy as I thought. Over to the table. That's Sid's paddling pool. Let's get the bumper harvesting, shall we? Look at that. Great, big, beautiful.
He's harvesting potatoes. 3,033 potatoes. I can't do it. I can't even do that in an Irish accent. Jesus Christ. The only thing I can do in an Irish accent is, you can't say that. Wait, that's not so Irish. You can't say that. Irish. The only reason I can say that sounded more Scottish. It really did. Hold on. You can't say that. The only reason that's my best phrase in an Irish accent, and it's not great, but it's my best one, trust me, is because that's what I hear from my Irish friends the most. Like 5 times in one interaction. None of that sounds Irish. Shut the fuck up! That's the best thing I can do in an Irish accent. That is perfect. That was perfect. That's exactly how they sound. The Irish might come for you. That was horrible. I'm trying my best. Are we doing the accent thing again? We're never doing the accent thing again. I can't do accents. I told you that I can't do accents, and you guys were like, no, Perry, you have to do the accents. I wasn't even planning on doing accents that stream. That wasn't even what the stream was gonna be. I didn't say it was good. Exactly, thank you. I didn't say it was good. It's just the best that I can do. And it is. If you watch the accent stream and me doing the Irish, that genuinely was the best that I've ever done. It was Irish American. That's the Irish. It's the same thing. Can you do Canadian, which is the same thing as American? It's Irish-ish. And that's all you need. Anyway, he's harvesting potatoes. And then the comments are, Greg, get your meat and 2 veg out. And this gif. Oh my gosh. And then some people are just being really nice. I think these people just don't know about the trousers thing. They just don't know. Instagram comments, undefeated. They're a little bit racist every now and then, but usually undefeated. Usually pretty good, yeah. I'd let Greg pull my pants down. You would? Why? Why would you do that? I have more. Before I move on to Paul, because I said British men, not British man. Before we move on to Paul, I'm pretty sure I have more about Greg. What? But I can't. My notes are all over the place. Oh yeah, he went on Loose Women. Let me find it. No! That's Penny. We're not gonna talk about Penny. Someone else, him growing things. Instagram on MasterChef. You got Alice on the news. Ah, got it! It's not Loose Women. But he went and he talked about it. Here's an interview.
My family who have had to read about me being a sex case for the last 8 months.
45 out of 83 allegations made against Greg Wallace during his time on MasterChef, including one of unwelcome physical contact, were found to have been substantiated.
That you've abused your power.
45 of 83.
They paid Hugh Edwards 200 grand. Why I didn't get a tenner? Was I really that much of a baddie that this needed? I don't know. Maybe I was. And if I was, I'm really, really sorry.
Greg, thanks so much for being here today. I know it can't be easy, and indeed it won't be easy because I'm going to ask you some tough questions. But why have you agreed to chat to us today?
Good question.
Because I believe there's a common
enemy?
Thoughts about me.
Thoughts.
That are just incorrect. And there's so much that I want to say and so much that I want to put right if I can.
He's not wearing pants right
I'm
now.
Not guilty.
You can only see the top half of
But
him.
there's so many things I think that are perceived incorrectly that really hurt me that I want to put right.
You've literally been put in the same sentence at
Oh, he's
times
barely
as people
wearing
like Jimmy
pants,
Savile
actually.
and
He's
Hugh
got some
Edwards.
upper thigh
How
out.
is that reading about yourself, and do you feel like you should be in the same breath as these two men?
No, of course not. You've got a paedophile and sex offenders there, haven't you? No.
He's definitely not a
I think
paedophile.
this
From what we've seen.
yeah, obviously it's damaging, it's hurtful. Also,
This was not received well. No.
when newspapers were linking my names with those
Do you
two
think the
people,
stylist dressed him up like that
is
on purpose?
when
Well, basically pantsless.
Banerjee
Yes.
and the BBC
Yes, I do.
asked for witnesses to step forward if they had it. What did you expect? What did they expect to happen? If you go, Greg Wallace, Hugh Edwards, Jimmy Savile, has anybody got any problems with Greg Wallace? What do you expect is going to happen?
It is a bad survey
I
question.
find it bizarre. Look, it's well documented. It's in my autobiography that I was sexually abused as a child.
Okay, that's excuse number 1. I was sexually abused as a child. Therefore, I pull my pants down in front of women. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, gosh.
That's what happens.
So to have your name linked with those is particularly...
It's to get out of jail free.
Particularly details of theirs. When I got involved with this autism charity...
He's autistic. He's autistic. That's excuse number 2. And the sensory overload of the trousers, that's excuse number 3.
said, what are you in trouble for? And I said, sexualised language. And they said, what is it? I said, well, I would open up and tell them about my sexual preferences. She said, of course you did, Greg. You trusted them.
What?
When it was pointed out to me in 2018, I changed. But to not say anything, fine, I can understand why you wouldn't. But when you're ready to, the way you do it is to go to the newspapers. To do what? It's almost as if the public humiliation of a public figure is some sort of British pastime. What's going on? This cannot be the way that you would want somebody with neurodiversity to be treated. I don't think people would. If anything comes out of this, I just want these people to
We're not mad at you because you're neurodivergent. We're mad at you because you pulled your pants down in front of a woman. There were 50 separate people with 83 claims against you and 45 of them were substantiated. 45!
To go, whoa, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What have I done? Because you would have, me, not just me, but my family have had to read about me being a sex case for the last 8 months. My grown-up children, my wife, my mother-in-law.
People, they're like,
this wasn't necessary.
His face is familiar, but you can't place him. That's his level of famous.
Groping held up. There's no accusation of flashing. And all you people that have come forward to tell these stories over there, what on earth were you thinking? What were you doing?
Oh my
was
God,
I really that much of a baddie that this needed? I don't know. Maybe I was. And if I was, I'm really, really sorry. It didn't appear like it at the time. But it just seems to me ludicrous.
Don't fall for it.
If all of this is sexualised language, if all of this is rude jokes, is this what it's about?
Although, I do know a greengrocer from Peckham. Not quite. But I do know people who have very crude language. And they do make jokes like this all the time. Thank you. And they don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with it. And it makes me incredibly uncomfortable. But it is just joking. Maybe that's Greg. I don't know. I don't know. He needs a ukulele. I feel like he's been accused of lots of stuff that isn't just jokes, though.
Because it seems to me, oh look, I don't want to come across as a victim, but I've been through a hell of a lot. And
I don't want to be a victim, but I've been through so much, and everyone's being really mean to me for no reason, and here I am crying.
Are you a sexist?
Am I sexist?
Yeah.
No. I've only ever had one male boss in the whole of my time in media. No.
Are you a flasher?
No.
Are you a misogynist?
No.
I'm not a flasher. I just swung my dick around only in a sock on set. The loose women viewers would not buy this. No, they would not. He's in some other living room with some bitch. Sorry, I'm not a misogynist either. Some living room with some bitch for the sun. Okay? If this was loose women, if this was, heaven forbid, on the Reddit, okay, with the Reddit women, oh my God, they tear this apart. I'm not sexist because all my bosses are women. The whores. He's upset about his life falling apart, not actually anything that he's done. Yes. At no point has he said that, oh, I'm really sad that I may have made people uncomfortable. He said, I'm really sad that if I'm some baddie. Note that, okay? There's a huge difference, chat. There's a huge difference, okay? I'm sad that I look bad versus I'm sad I made other people feel bad. He said baddie. He said big baddie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He did. I don't think he meant it like that, though.
I just love showing my dick to everyone, not just women, but it happened to be only women in the locked room. The room wasn't locked as far as I know, but I just thought that would emphasize it. He's not a baddie, his ass is too small. He did lose a lot of weight recently, I know. It made him less voluptuous, but there we are.
Are you a wrong un? That's the sort of thing that people seem to think. Are you a wrong un?
No, no.
Are you a wrong
but
un?
I am bloody odd. I am really, really odd. And I also accept that I must have upset a lot of people, because how do I just didn't know I was.
Wasn't there one where you allegedly came out with a sock around your willy?
Yeah, that's one of the 3 upheld with a sock on.
Yeah, I did do that, yeah.
Can I clarify what that is?
Sure, please do.
Yeah, that one was upheld, yeah. Swinging around my dick, specifically saying, "Way!" Yeah, he did that one.
All right, that's 18 years ago, okay? The studio is shut. There's no contestants. Outside my dressing room door is a sofa, and there are 4 of my mates on that sofa. Director, cameraman, and
sure?
Monica Galetti, my mate, the chef.
Are you sure they're your mates? The
I was
cameraman.
getting changed, so the studio's shut, okay? I was getting changed to go to a black tie event, charity event, put my bow tie on and my shirt. It's only them outside the door. I put the sock on, opened the door, went, "Way!" and shut the door again. Again, in the investigation, they said
This was
the people
18 years ago. I was 42, just a dumb kid. Yeah, when you're 60, saying this was 18 years ago isn't like that big of a thing. Do you know what I mean? He was still on MasterChef. Like, he had the same job. He was a dumb kid of such a young age, of 42.
Interviewed, they said the studio was shut. The people we interviewed were either amused or bemused.
But
nobody was distressed. All
But
right?
they
So
said, but Phil, or whatever his name is, Greg, they said that they were distressed and they put that forward as one of the allegations against you. For it to be substantiated, it had to be alleged, no? They had to say, oh yeah, one time Phil did this and it made us really uncomfortable. That's what they said, Greg. Greg?
There's that one. I'm really pissed off with the narrative that comes from the BBC.
Yeah, fuck the BBC.
That the presenters have got all the power and the poor freelancers are afraid to speak up.
That you've abused your power. That you're the star and therefore you're making people nervous and it's an abuse of power.
He didn't understand what.
Maybe. I'm really pissed off with the BBC
I don't
coming
think he
out with this
understood.
narrative that that presenters have all the power.
Wait, what just happened there? Did he not just, like, he just didn't understand what she said?
With the narrative that comes from the BBC that the presenters have got all the power and the poor freelancers are afraid to speak up.
That you've abused your power. That you're the star.
I think this is one of them interviews where it's advertising for Greg. Basically is what it is. You can tell because she's not pushing back on anything. And so he went in being like, this is an advertisement for me. And she said that and he misunderstood what she meant. So obviously she's just like riffing with him. She's being like, oh yeah, the narrative is that you've abused your power, right? She's just like adding on to what he's saying. But he misunderstood that and it sounded like she was accusing him of abusing his power. And then him at that moment was like, the fuck? I thought we agreed that this was going to be like a nice interview for me. Like, huh? Or he's just dumb.
And therefore you're making people nervous and it's an abuse of power.
Maybe. I'm really pissed off with the BBC coming out with this narrative that
Greg just doesn't know what she's on about.
Presenters have all the power and that freelancers are scared to speak. We are freelancers too. We're scared to speak up too.
No, you're not.
We get bullied as well. We get harassed as well.
Your full-time consistent employment as a presenter on a show that you film 5 days a week, 9 to 5. You're a freelancer? You're a freelancer? When was the last time you had a different job? Freelancer.
Management. We are just as much a freelancer as anybody else. It's a bad environment to work in because everybody's a freelancer. And who created that? the BBC themselves by refusing to employ
Yeah!
people. The problem is with the BBC right now, as I see,
He's just a baby
is
freelancer
who
with a sock
actually
and
in
a
the upper
dream.
management is working class. And I don't want to hear this bullshit about my granddad worked in a factory. I hear that all the time. Now, I don't care whether they are or not, but if they're going to be representative of the people, how many of the upper management right now grew up in social housing?
If you're going to be represented as the people. That's, yeah. So, yeah, he's saying that because he's a lowly working class greengrocer from Peckham. Sorry, that sounds really bad in my accent. He's a lowly working class greengrocer from Peckham. Because he's so fucking middle class. Anyway, because of that, it's Pecknam. It's not Pecknam. Stop trying to fuck with me. Anyway. Not Peckham. It's Peckham. It's not Packnam. What are you talking about? Pac-Man? Peckham. Like Vietnam. Shut the fuck up, Bianca. Who says Pecknam? It's Peckham. Put the bag in the fries, please. You're so right. Yes. Okay. So he's saying because he's a lowly greengrocer from Peckham, that's why he has that really crude sense of humor. And then other people are like atting him, being like, "Well, my dad worked in a factory. We're working class, and we don't do that. Or we know what's appropriate in these situations. My dad has a really crude sense of humor, but he keeps it at home." Stuff like that. And he's just like, "Fuck off with all of that." I think he's making some kind of point about class. But I don't know. Listen, I don't know anything about Greg, but I'm getting the impression from this interview that he might not be clued in enough to be able to make a powerful point about class. But we'll find out. Let's see. Where are you going with this, Greg? Let him cook. Let him cook.
I hear that all the time. Now, I don't care whether they are or not, but if they're going to be representative of the people, how many of the upper management right now grew up in social housing and didn't have anything to do with higher education? Because if, as I suspect, none, because in all of my time,
so the management of the BBC,
I've only met two other
he's
people.
been like, the management of the BBC aren't representative of the people because they are middle class. I don't see how that has any bearing on you pulling your pants down in front of women. I don't see why that's relevant, Greg. That management is upper class or middle class. If we let him cook, his shorts might fall off. We like short shorts. Of course you wouldn't. I wouldn't. You're right. I wouldn't see what was wrong with that because I'm middle class. I'm just trying to protect my own, okay?
People like that.
He did it as a sign of political protest.
If none of the BBC are like that, how are they representative of us?
Yeah.
As far as I can see, the BBC right now, absolutely everybody's been to Guatemala and nobody's been to Lewisham.
All
if you
right.
ask people on the street, they would say Greg Wallace worked for the BBC.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they've made it impossible for people to work with them. They don't pick up the bill. But they paid Hugh Edwards 200 grand, didn't they? I think I read in your newspaper.
Yeah, something like
Well, I didn't get a tenner, and I did 20 years.
So he's now complaining that he got fired from the show because of 50 different people filing 83 accounts against him for various forms of harassment and pulling his pants down. He got fired from the show and he's complaining he didn't get a payout. Well, my buddy Hugh did. But, okay. He's really good. They should have cut this interview at like 4 minutes. He was kind of cooking. Around the point where he cried, he was kind of cooking. And they should have cut it there because the longer we let him talk, it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
I just got cut off at the end of November.
And in the last couple of weeks, it's taken another dark twist, and your co-host John Turode was fired by the BBC.
Yeah.
What's your feelings on that?
I don't want to comment on what John may have said or may not have said. My sympathies to John.
Is he a racist?
I'll tell you one thing right now. What John Turode is or isn't. John Turode is not a racist. I've known John Turode for 30 years. John Turode is not a racist. And as evidence of that, I'll show you the incredible diversity of the people.
No, don't provide evidence as to why your friend's not a racist. Don't do that. Just say no and move on. Don't provide evidence because it never looks good. No matter what you say, if you're like, no, you can tell I'm not a racist because it immediately makes you look racist. As soon as you start justifying, you're racist. Like what could you possibly say at the end of that sentence? I have evidence I'm not a racist, and the evidence is what possibly goes there that is convincing. Absolutely nothing. What are you going to say? Oh, I've got black friends. Does that make you... No, that doesn't work. What are you going to say? Don't show evidence. He's going to say because of the diversity of the people on the show. But, Greg, that doesn't work because you've just said that you have no power, that you're basically a freelancer on the show. Therefore, you don't pick the contestants, right? Because you have no power. So you can't say, oh, the show is super diverse that I'm not actually a part of. That, you can't, you just... His wife is 5% black, I'll have you know.
He has championed to MasterChef winners over the years. There is no way that man is a racist.
Okay.
No way. And my sympathies go out to
My
John
dogs are black. I can't be
I don't
racist.
want anybody to go through what I've been through.
Yeah.
And John Turode is not a racist.
Great. This is a tough question, but do you feel some sort of guilt that perhaps you've dragged him down with you?
No.
Really?
No. I didn't bring this investigation upon myself.
Oh, you're right.
It started
It's the
with two
BBC.
people that went forward with the BBC that have been proved to be not true.
Right.
What
about the other 48 people, Greg?
I think these two people.
48, 50 in total.
Not me.
Right.
Not me.
Right.
Two people went forward and made complaints to the BBC, official complaints, that included touching and semi-nakedness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have been shown to not be telling the truth.
That's not true.
That's what hit me.
They couldn't find any evidence for it, which is different from being disproven. They weren't proved to be lying. They couldn't be proved to be telling the truth. Different things, Greg. Different things. There's no evidence you didn't do it, Greg, either. And what about the other 48 people, Greg? What about the other 48? 48! Bro, do you know how many people that is? Not me. Not you. Not Hermione. Wait, who then? What? You got the... That's wrong. Yeah, because you're a weirdo, Greg.
And that is what has indirectly hit poor John.
And do you feel awful for him? Have you had any contact? When was the last time you spoke?
No, he texted me when my mum passed away.
I'm sorry.
Back in March, yeah.
That's three.
And that's the
4?
last.
My mum died.
Last. John and I.
Were you friends?
Yeah, well.
I may have fucked up the reference. Yeah, you really did. That's okay.
Not in a way that other people would perceive it.
No, we weren't friends.
I can't speak for John. I can only speak for me.
You weren't friends with John, and you didn't really know him very well. But you know for damn sure he's not a racist, despite all the racist jokes that he made. That's why he got fired, by the way. It wasn't just randomly because they wanted all new co-hosts. He got John, his co-host, got fired because he made a bunch of racist jokes. But you weren't really friends. You didn't really know him very well. But you know that he's not racist. If it was 1 or 2, then fair. But 50, I know, get him in an asylum. 50 people. 50. Really? Remember, 45 of 83 claims have been substantiated, which means there's evidence to prove those 45.
Incredible respect for that man.
He says 3.
A lot of
45.
affection. We never really did get on that well.
They've known each other over 30
years. We're two very, very
yeah.
different characters, but we made bloody good telly together for 20 years. Bloody good telly. We made it work.
And can you talk us through your mental health? Am I right in thinking at one stage you didn't want to be here anymore?
Yeah, you don't want to be there.
That's 5.
And
5
you
things.
just want it to stop. You can't see a way through it.
Oh, good God. Moving.
Build a career in television that I've been shouted at. But it's that...
Is he still going? How long is this fucking interview? Hasn't he said everything? I'm pretty sure that when she said, oh, what about that time that you walked out of your dressing room and only had a sock on your penis? And then he was like, oh yeah, I did do that. I thought that would be the end of the interview, frankly. But but no.
That's a phrase that's going to haunt you forever?
Yeah, that's okay. Listen, people think right now I've been flashing young women at work and exposing myself. The last thing I care about is the Prime Minister thinks I'm a misogynist. Mate, that's a massive let-off. It's a massive let-off for what I'm going through. But that comment, I'll try to explain what was happening to me at the time. So I lost my job. Newspaper headlines were changing
okay.
hourly. I had
Oh, Craig.
journalists outside my gate. I've got my wife and mother-in-law who live with me. Mother-in-law lives here. She's in tears.
Did someone just remind him? Oh my God, you're supposed to cut that out, you idiots. This is not live. Oh my God, there was someone, did you hear that? There was someone off cam reminded him to say, oh, remember to say the mother-in-law's in tears. Remember to say that she's crying.
I've got my wife and mother-in-law who live with me. Mother-in-law lives here. She's in tears. Nobody from BBC has contacted me at all, and the phone is constantly ringing with numbers that I don't recognise, and I'm taking a...
Never harass anyone, by the way. It's incredibly lame and incredibly boring, and you never really know what's going on behind closed doors, and you never really know what happened. Don't harass people, ever. But he is a weirdo creep. Yeah, he is.
tidal wave of abuse across all social media platforms. I hadn't slept for 4 days.
The Instagram comments were quite funny,
I can't
though,
describe the amount of pressure that you are suddenly under. And so I can't possibly properly explain my reasoning at the time. But
what did he do?
Looking at it from a neurodivergent
50 people accused him of various degrees of harassment, including flashing, groping, and making really sexual, inappropriate jokes and making people really, really uncomfortable while at his job. 50 separate people, 83 allegations, 45 of them were substantiated in July 2025 with a formal investigation by the BBC. But he's autistic. It's fine. It's fine because he's autistic.
My reasoning at the time. But again, looking at it from a neurodivergent, the people I was seeing were complaining were middle-aged women of a certain age. I'm sorry if it caused offence, and it was definitely the wrong thing to do, and I did apologise at the time. But that's the kind of black and white thinking that they were the people that...
That was his initial response when the allegations first came out. He was like, oh, well, they're middle-aged women of a certain age. They're middle-aged women of a certain age or something. Don't double down, Greg! Oh, my fucking God.
Attacking me, but in fact, I can't say to people, put yourself in my shoes, because they're never going to experience it in their lives, thank God.
No, because people don't do that, Greg. They don't whip out their schlong in front of their staff.
Ever stepping foot in a television studio.
Really?
If I'd have known what was coming up, if I'd have known that what I was doing that was making everybody laugh and that was giving me all that success and that I was being rewarded for, if I'd have known that was going to unleash these demons upon me in later life, no way would I have gone anywhere near it. My biggest regret is that I ever went anywhere near a television studio.
Is that done for you now, Tony?
Oh, God, I'm not going anywhere near those middle-class tossers anymore. No way. No, I can't trust them. I want to be around the people that I know, that understand me, the people that I grew up with. I should never have gone over there in the first place. I was doing really well as a greengrocer. I should never, ever have tiptoed in.
Oh, that's fun. He actually wasn't. This is not relevant, and like businesses come and go and stuff like that, and it's never like, it's not necessarily the person's fault or whatever. But they weren't doing well. So he was kind of doing well. He was a greengrocer, blah, 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 blah. And then he started working for someone's bakery, which ended up becoming like a really big thing. Not bakery, supermarket, Greg's. It wasn't Greg's as we know Greg's, but it was like, it was called Greg's something. And that was doing really, really well. And then he started setting up his own places. So that was great. Then it stopped doing well. Basically, and he went completely bankrupt. And then someone invited him to go on a like veg TV show, and that's why he went to media, because his businesses collapsed and he went totally bankrupt, lost everything.
Gone over there in the first place. I was doing really well as a greengrocer. I should never ever have tiptoed into the world of tea. It was really exciting for a while, and then it just got harder and tougher and more anxious. I just no. I've no interest.
Earlier this week, the BBC confirmed that they were going to air the episodes that you and John had filmed. Do you think that's the correct decision? Are you pleased? Will it be weird?
Do you know what? I don't give a toss one way or another. I really don't care. I don't want anything to do with it.
But Greg, the Christmas special.
Will you watch them?
No.
Really?
No, I'm hurt. I don't want anything to do with telly. I don't want
He's
anything to do with
hurt.
telly, don't want anything to do with BBC. I really don't care. I'm really pleased
He
for the
hasn't dropped his
contestants.
pants yet.
Really, really
So
pleased.
Careers can be made
he's
on this
improved.
show.
There's not a lot
really,
of pants
really
to
pleased
drop
for the
though, to be
contestants,
fair.
but I really don't care. I'm done. I don't care.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And I thought people were going, oh, well done, do it again. And I was like, look, after what I've been through.
I know so many people like this. I know so many people like this where they get accused of something and they're just like, oh, I'm so offended. I can't even talk to you right now. Like so many people, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh my god, or the criers, the fucking criers, where you're like, hey, could you not hit on my boyfriend? Just random example. Hey, could you not hit on my boyfriend, by the way? And then she starts crying and like, oh, I wanted to, it makes me so upset. Oh, my mental health is so bad. Okay, don't hit on my boyfriend. Bah! I never had that conversation. I made my boyfriend do it. And she started crying. It was really bad, actually. You're the reason I wanted to like, ugh. Anyway. Not relevant. Dredging up old drama. So I'm gonna... Should have given them a swift uppercut. Oh my god. One time... No, I can't. I won't. I won't get into it. It's fine. It's been so long that if I get into it again, it's now bullying on my behalf. And I'm not a bully. I'm a lovely human being. Okay, but let's just say random example, like totally hypothetical situation that definitely didn't happen. Basically, right, it was late. It was like 1 a.m. She has so many other friends. She didn't know my boyfriend for very long and wasn't close, like more close to him than anyone else. So many friends. Wait, did I say my boyfriend? I just mean some other girl's boyfriend. The OP, I don't know. Someone else. And she had a little like stomach thing, I don't know, and needed someone to take her to the hospital, which is very sad. Please go to hospital. Good move from her. But she calls my boyfriend and then is like, it needs to be you. And then he's like, okay, let me just call blah, 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 and they can take you because I'm in bed, I'm busy. Like, I'll call these girls who you're closer to, and these are your best friends that you said. They're free. And I think actually one of them's actually already out. So I'll call these people and they can take you. That'll be easier. And she's like, no, I don't trust them. I don't trust them. It has to be you. You're the person I'm closest to. The fuck is that about? And of course he's a good person, so he does. But the fuck is that about? I'm fine with it. This was very many years ago. I'm fine with it. It's fine. I think this person's girlfriend should have given her a swift roundhouse kick. Violence is never the answer. Violence is never. Am I the Why would I be the asshole in this story? No, it wasn't just that. If that was the only thing, then that would be unreasonable of me. Okay? It would be unreasonable. That wasn't the only thing. She did the whole, but your biceps are so big, touching his stomach, your girlfriend's so pretty, like all of that, okay? Don't even... She got drunk on Christmas and she started singing, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend, sent it to him on Snapchat, and then started singing, all I want for Christmas is you to break up with your girlfriend on Snapchat, as if I wasn't gonna see it. Anyway, it's not important. Wait, did I say me? I mean my friend. It's not important. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this guy's a pervert. Let's look at him.
What do I care what they show on the television?
It's your dick,
Something else I
Greg,
wanted to
that's
bring
why.
up, a few years ago on Twitter, as it was then, X now,
Thank you, Medea, thank you.
put up a tweet and he said, Greg, hi, I'm doing a cycle for cancer charity. Would you mind giving us a retweet? And you replied, he said, hi, Greg, with 1 G. And you replied,
Bastard, he spelled his
Greg,
name wrong.
question mark, with 2 Gs,
Yeah.
because that's the spelling of your name. And
Did you call me bald phobic because I said this guy's a pervert? I didn't call him a pervert because he's bald. I called him a pervert because of the 50 people's allegations, not because he's bald. Ah, look at this egghead. Look at Sweaty McEggerson over here. That guy's a pervert, you can tell. That is not what I meant. Yeah, okay, so wait, there's Twitter drama? Hold on, I wasn't following.
I really don't care.
Okay, he doesn't care that they're airing his
done.
episodes. I care because, you know, Christmas special
And
slash
I thought people
MasterChef.
were going, oh, well done, it's it again. And I was like, look, after what I've been through, what do I care what they show on the television?
Something else I wanted to bring up. A few years ago on Twitter, as it was then, X
Twitter.
now, a guy put up a tweet and he said, Greg, hi, I'm doing a cycle for cancer charity. Would you mind giving us a retweet? And you replied, he said, hi, Greg, with 1G. And you replied, Greg, ? With 2 Gs, because that's the spelling of your name. And you got a lot of stick, quite rightly, because, you know, you look like a bit of an Wait.
Why did I look like an
That's the first time the interview gave her pushback. She didn't give him pushback on the whole, oh, I whipped my schlong out and did a windmill, wahey. But no one was uncomfortable, even though they said they were uncomfortable. They're lying. She didn't give him pushback on that. But she's given him pushback on, well, you look like a dickhead because you corrected the spelling of your own name. Really? He did. He did look like a dickhead, yeah. Wait, what's Perry coded? Did you? It's right. My name is right there. How the fuck? Oh. Oh. Yeah, but not for cancer research. If someone's like, oh, I'm cycling for a cancer charity and they spelled my name wrong, I'm not going to be like, no, I'm not giving you any money because you spelled my name wrong. Would I? That's quite funny though. No, but oh. Okay. You totally would. Was like, do you want my money or not? Like, spell my name right. It's 2 seconds of effort. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I trust you to actually give the money to charity if you're not even gonna like research for 2 seconds? Do you even know where the money's going to? Are you just gonna throw cash? You're just gonna throw cash at bald children? Is that what you're gonna do? Because that's not gonna work very well. You know what I mean? I want to give money to charities that do their research, and clearly you're not demonstrating that to me. Are you just gonna throw coins at the bald kids in the hospital and see what happens? Anyway.
Because you just wanted a retweet. You didn't
The
have to be
bald
pedantic.
pervert children.
The spelling of his name. The point was raising awareness for a cancer charity, whereas you were pulling him up on his spelling.
Yeah.
No. He was asking me
He's
to do
arguing.
something, and he got my name wrong.
He's
Did I say
arguing.
anywhere that I wouldn't help him?
You just said Greg ? And then
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So why didn't
Did they
he
turn her mic off? She said, oh, you look like a bit of a dick because it was for cancer and you corrected his spelling. Did they turn her mic off?
X now. A guy put up a tweet and he said, Greg, hi, I'm doing a cycle for cancer charity. Would you mind giving us a retweet? And you replied, he said, hi, Greg, with 1G. And you replied, Greg ? With 2 Gs, because that's the spelling of your name. And you got a lot of stick, quite rightly, because, you know, you look like a bit of an Wait.
Why did I look like an
Because you just wanted a retweet. You didn't have to be pedantic about the spelling of his name. The point was raising awareness for a cancer charity, whereas you were pulling him up on his spelling.
No. He was asking me to do something, and he got my name wrong.
They turned her mic
Did
off
I say
just then.
anywhere that I wouldn't help him?
You just said Greg ? And then
That's right.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's right. So why didn't he just go, oh, okay, mate. Sorry I got that wrong. Would you help me? And I went, yeah, okay. If that would have been the narrative.
Yeah.
But instead he said, oh, don't
And they turned
worry.
it back
It's
on
only
now.
people dying of cancer.
Oh my God.
You get your name right, wanker. And that's what people... But if he
Maybe
just
it
said,
was an accident.
oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
GREGG, could you help me?
Because
And
they
I
turned
went,
it back
yeah,
on
of
too
course.
quickly.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do. Then it wouldn't have happened, right?
But can you not see that is you being really pedantic
Yeah,
and
it was
probably
an
your
accident.
autism?
Okay, it's an
because
accident.
if someone
Fine.
spelt my name wrong and asked me to do it, I don't think that'd be the first thing I thought about. I'd be thinking about the...
I kind of enjoyed the
yeah,
drama.
maybe it is the autism. But that's because people haven't been misspelling your name since you were...
I'm called Clemmy. I've been called Clammy, Chlamydia, all sorts.
Does it not bother you?
I mean, oh.
Congratulations. Well done, you. You're obviously not autistic.
Chlamydia does bother me a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't bother you, then well.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
People used to call me Pez, and then Pesticle, natural, and then that became Pesticular Cancer. So I get it. I thought Perry was quite a hard one to turn into a derogatory nickname. But you're obviously not autistic because you're not bothered by people calling you chlamydia. It's honestly, okay, this is pissing me off so much. Just because you're autistic doesn't mean you're allowed to be a wanker. I see this all the time. People being like, oh, I'm not rude. I'm just
telling it like it is. No, you're rude. You're rude. Telling it like it is would be like, hey, just wanted to say this like really quickly because I'm not sure that you know. I think some of what you're saying is bothering these people. I know you don't mean it, but some of what you're saying is bothering these people, and I just wanted to tell you. Just, yeah, do you want to talk about it more? It's okay. I just pull you aside. Like, yeah, cool. That's telling it like it is. Being rude is in front of everyone saying, oh my God, you're such a bitch. Why do you keep saying that? Different things. Okay? Different. They're both extremes. Like, you wouldn't do either of those things, but different. You're not telling it like it is. You're not truthful. You're not giving it. You don't love your friends more than anyone else because you're a bitch. You're just a bitch. Louder for the people in the back. Thank you. Thank you. I only shut up at school, but I'm autistic, so it's fine. Teehee, what am I like? Oh my God, the names I got. Did you go by Byung or Alex? Alex is quite a hard one to be mean about, isn't it? I thought Perry was hard to be mean about, but apparently not. Testicular cancer is where we got to. People don't call me names in school. They just made fun of me for being fat. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm sorry. Oh, because you're Asian. Oh yeah, it didn't even need to be clever. They just called you, what? I can't. As a white middle class person, I can't repeat that. And I'm also not laughing. That's really horrible. Yeah, Kleist, don't say anything else. Kleist is about to make a racist joke. I will ban you. I don't care that you're a moderator. Do not make that racist joke that you're thinking of. Don't do it. Thank you. Jesus. Because I know, you're about to be like, oh, that's horrible, Byung, and then say the most awful thing anyone's ever heard. Don't do that. I was 2 seconds from pressing enter. I fucking knew it. Wait, I'm kind of curious now. Because what were you gonna say? I'm kind of curious. I don't know. Are you gonna DM the Asian an Asian insult? Is that what you're doing right now? Listen, what I don't know can't be traced back to me. It's okay. No ban? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like... Usually I ask you to make decisions like that. Okay, that's really funny. You should tell the rest of chat. They'll really enjoy that. That's awful, Byung, that people in school called you Fucker, thanks for the follow. There it is. If any Southeast Asians have been affected by any of the things we've talked about in today's stream, I want to say I'm really sorry, and you are welcome here despite what it seems. We got any Southeast Asians in chat? Let's go! Are we just making fun of my trauma now? Well, you did start it. So wait, no you didn't. I did. I forgot. No, Greg did. Greg did. Everyone blame the Baldy. Sorry. Everyone blame Greg. It's Greg's fault. Exclamation mark justify racism. You were raised in a different time. It's a chance for others to educate and grow with you, understanding your journey. Yeah. Yeah, and as we know, Kleist is really old. So he needs a Zimmer frame to get around. So that's why it works. Exclamation mark justify racism, but you're Gen Z. Misunderstandings happen. You're just trying to navigate cultural complexities in a rapidly changing world. The rules keep changing. Before, it used to be okay to say the but now that's a problem. Imagine being as old as Klein. Okay, let's see where this goes. Let's see. We're almost at the end of it. We're so good. Let's see how this wraps up.
Chlamydia does bother me a little bit. Yeah.
It bothers
If it
everyone.
doesn't bother you, then well.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's different. I'm just letting you,
Yeah.
explain yourself because
But,
for me
well,
that looked
well,
bad.
let me tell you, I was more than willing to help him.
Yeah.
I never ever said I wouldn't help him.
Yeah.
The cancer
In
dude.
fact, I'm not sure there are many people that do more for charity than I do.
Oh, don't do that. Don't be like, I do everything. I do more for charity than anyone else. Greg, that's not true, is it? That's not true. Some people work at charities, Greg. Do you work at a charity? No. Some people are CEOs of charities and dedicate their entire lives, and they live in a little hut because they can't afford to live anywhere else because they give all their money to charity. Not many people, but some people do that. Some people are on the front lines in like a war zone handing out rice. Is that what you do, Greg? I don't think so. I don't think you do that, Greg. I do more for charity than anyone else, so I earn the right to whip it out in public. What would give you the right to whip it out in public? Being a child, being like 3. I've seen some stuff on the side of a road, like when you're on really long car journeys and you're on a motorway. Every now and then there'll be a little toddler that's just like held out like this, and he's just going for it, and I'm like, oh, okay. When you gotta put out a fire, yes. That's God's work, is what that is. It's really late at night, 14 bits down, and not a public toilet in sight. I only did that once, and I cried. We were outside, it was nature, we were in a field, and it was only me and my friend. I did not have another choice. There was no one else around. I cried. It was also really cold, it was snowing. There was snow everywhere. I was in Sweden. The TTS didn't work. Oh, let me turn it off and on again. Oh yeah, I didn't register. That's weird. Let me open it. Connected. Ow! Gonna lower her volume. Okay. Let's see if this works now. Luke underscore XY says. What did you say? Uh-huh. Wait, I didn't read this message and now I'm scared. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna let TTS read it. PerriKaryal says, Luke or XE says, Perry, did you ever do the sock thing in front of your tech guy? That would be harassment. Okay, I would never do that in front of my intern because we work in the same office and it would be an HR complaint. Now I am HR, so I can do what I want, but like still. My favorite thing to do when I get out of the shower, I have a towel wrapped around me. My favorite thing to do is to go, it's not weird, it's not sexy. You should try it. You take the towel and you just go like a cape. Like you're some kind of superhero. And then you go like this. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy doing that quite a lot. It's the Bruce Almighty technique. Exactly. Do you do that? No one in particular. My intern. How else would you get dry? Exactly. It's just, it's just the way that you do it. Is a Queen song playing at the same time too? Which song do you imagine would be playing? HR. Which song do you imagine would be playing? Bicycle. Would that make it better? What about when you have sensory overload? Yeah, if you have sensory overload and you don't like wearing trousers, you can just take off your trousers in front of a female colleague. Don't stop me now, cause I'm having such a good time. Have you ever taken a towel and put it under your ass and gone like this? Like you're shining a bowling ball? I'm sure that you have. You have, right? And you can put it between. Yeah, of course you have, yeah. It's really fun. That sounds painful. Well, you don't do it hard, okay? You don't do it with fucking sandpaper. Thank you. Only the whole ass. Yeah, I don't have a lot of ass, to be fair, so it's not that complicated for me. I've done it through my groins to clean my groins. How many groins do you have? What? Wait, whose groins are these? You have more than one groin? What the fuck? 2, what do you mean? My groin. What? What do you mean you have 2 groins? You mean, wait, do you mean your testicles? Like you're putting, like you're flossing? Oh, okay. All right. I know I started it, but between your ball and your leg. Oh, like this side and then this, I see. Got it. It kind of looks like a weird Fortnite dance that the kids are doing. You know? I don't know what the kids are doing. Is that what the kids are doing? I couldn't say. All right, guys, are you ready to talk about Paul? That was Greg. He's a pervert. Do you want to talk about Paul? People say Paul is a pervert too, but I'm not confident about it. I actually really don't know. Tell me if you've seen this man. Tell me if you've seen him.
Oh, there's a plane crash in Tanzania. Oh, blimey. Into the lake.
Have you guys seen Paul? I never want to see him again. Kill me. So you've seen Paul then? I'm guessing. Yeah, you've seen him. Yeah. I'm embarrassed for him. Yeah, his face is too small for his head. That's a really good point. I never noticed that before. Why are his cheeks so red? Because he's blushing. He has blush blindness. Don't be mad. I went through that recently. Like, very recently. I think, do I have blush blindness today? I'm still recovering from my blush blindness. Somebody arrest him already, please. Who is he? He's a TikToker. People think that he's a pervert. I'm not sure that he's a pervert. I don't know. I think he just might be a bit deranged. I'm really not confident. So I'm going to show you Paul, and I'm going to show you all the allegations, and we're going to watch a bunch of his TikToks, so do buckle in because it's quite a hard watch. And I'm going to let you decide if we think he's a pervert or not. Because I really don't know. Oh yeah, the top comment. Wasn't this guy a nonce? I mean, allegedly. Listen. I'm not partial to a nonce. You know this about me. Okay? If someone's a nonce, I'll say they're a nonce, and I have no regard. I mean, I keep calling Philip Schofield a nonce, and that's only an allegedly. He's probably a groomer. Allegedly, rather than an actual pedophile. But, like, you know, I'm gonna be, like, straight up about it. I'm not sure this guy's a nonce. I'm not sure that he's a pervert. I really don't know. For fuck's sake, why did I walk into us watching Paul fucking Breach? Lock in, Stress. Lock in. It's gonna be okay. Chad, it's gonna be okay because you're not watching Paul Breach. Okay? You're not. You're watching Paul Breach together. With us. You don't care if he's a nonce, just someone get rid of the channel. You just hate the channel. Yeah, that's valid. That is valid, yeah. Someone who likes children more than what is legal. Yeah, uh-huh. Is there a word for people who like cousins more than what's legal? No reason in particular I asked that. Just like, is there a word for that? Normal? I beg to differ. Welsh? No, that's sheep. Texan. Oh, okay. Your family tree is a wreath. Don't come at me. Not me, though. Not me. And I'm not directly, like, my line's okay. I'm the little, like, flower that's growing in between the leaves. It's all right. If it's a Christmas wreath, I'm like, you know, I'm fine, me, genetically, probably. Well, if I go back 3 generations at least, then I'm fine. I don't know what happened before then. But no, neither do you. Neither do you, okay? None of us are pure. Or some of us are maybe too pure. I don't know. It's legal to marry cousins in many places. You just need to pass a genetic test. Gooba, how do you know this? Gooba, stop. Gooba, stop. Thank you. English? We're not inbred, we're cannibals. Get your stereotypes right. Please. We're cannibals, that's the stereotype. Is it? What's in English? I don't know if we have many stereotypes. Well, I wouldn't know because I'm English, so we don't hear them. I don't know if we have many stereotypes. I think we're just wankers. I think we just suck, is the stereotype. I think we're like entitled idiot people with bad teeth. Yeah, we do have bad teeth. That's true though. Listen, I didn't think that we had bad teeth until I started paying attention to American teeth. You guys are weird. You guys have like really straight, really white teeth. Like it's really weird actually. Like it's not okay. Like that's not a compliment. Like I actually think it's really fucking mental and I think you guys care too much. And I think it's bad for your health. And I think it's really strange. Didn't Hank Green make a video on that recently? Did he? I love Hank Green. I'm gonna watch it right now. I just saw a homeless woman in the US with perfect teeth. That's so strange to me. It's just an insane amount of healthcare focused on aesthetics. Yeah, you guys are prissy fuckers. That's what it is. The stereotype for British people is that they go around the world spewing stereotypes about other races and cultures. But everyone does that. Everyone does. So, you know, you're asking about if Tasmania lets you marry cousins. Are you in Tasmania currently? Please yield. Please don't do that. Conquered the world for spices. Don't care to use any beyond black pepper and salt. Oh yeah, that is an English stereotype. So true, so true. That's not true anymore. How dare you? I thought the English stereotype was inbreds as well. Maybe it is. Because the royals. Yeah, because the royals. The Habsburgs. True. Where were the Habsburgs? Was that Deutschland? Was that the Habsburgs? Were they German? Were they Dutch? Habsburgs. They were hella inbred. Like, they are the case study for why you shouldn't inbreed. It's called the Habsburg chin because it came out like this. They were Austrian, I see. I always forget about Austria as like a country. I genuinely forget they exist. I'm so sorry if you're Austrian. Don't ask me history stuff. Sorry. In South America, everyone believes Europeans in general don't like to bathe and they stink. Oh. Okay. I shower every day. Praise me. I heard British people don't rinse their plates after cleaning them with soap. Why would you rinse it? Wait, what? People don't rinse the soap off? But then it's still soapy. And then you're just eating soap. Who doesn't rinse the soap off? You just let... Well, actually, okay, to be fair, if you hold it like that and you put it on a drying rack, do you need to rinse the soap off? You probably don't need to. You can just, like... They just let it slide off. Yeah, I kind of feel like you can just do that, though. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I think you can. So... I think you're the weird one, actually. So... what it is. I actually use a dishwasher. Because I'm kind of minted like that. This isn't my house. Because fuck the penguins. That's why I use the dishwasher. I use the dishwasher because I'm apathetic and I don't think the difference between me running it under the sink and using a dishwasher is that big. And also, I use it on eco. And also, I cannot stand the idea of a washing up bowl. I cannot stand... It's so gross. I'm not doing that. So I'm going to leave the tap running, which actually might be more water and worse than a dishwasher. So fuck you. I'm using a dishwasher. I don't care. I don't care. I do. I really care. I think about it every single time. Fuck the penguins, man. Have you seen their mouths? You waste way more water by hand washing. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my God. I lived with this dude once and he was really anal about me using the dishwasher. I was the only one in the house that used it. But to be fair, I was really bad at like looking after myself. So I kind of needed to. Otherwise, I would never have any plates. Anyway, I dabbled with the idea of using paper plates once, but I didn't. I don't want to throw shit away. Like that feels bad. Anyway, I was the only person in the flat that used the dishwasher, and then this guy was really on my case constantly about using the dishwasher, and then I reminded him that I'm like, it's not the same thing, because he was saying that we agreed as a flat to not use the dishwasher. I never fucking agreed. We agreed as a flat to not use the dishwasher, and if you use it, then it undoes all our hard work. And I said that's not true, because I only put the dishwasher on when it's full. So if you're not putting anything in there, it takes way longer for it to get full. So actually, you've still quartered your dishwasher usage. Idiot. Prick. What was the point of that deal? To save the penguins or something. At the same time, though, this guy was a misogynist, and he left all the lights on constantly, vacuumed every single day, and played video games all day, which, you know, so did I. But the point is, you think you weren't using a bunch of electricity? Turn the lights off, bitch. Actually, leaving the lights on isn't... I guess barely bad for the environment anymore, at least in the UK. It's like not even a thing. The amount of energy it uses is so little. Hated that guy. Dishwashers generally use less water and power than washing by hand. Thank you. Thank God, actually, because that makes me feel better and I wasn't going to stop. He just wanted something to bitch about. He was one of the 3 boys that told me how to use a kettle, despite me being from London. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Please never teach anyone to use a kettle unless they specifically ask. Just as a warning, okay? Don't use it. Don't do that. People know how to use a kettle. Also, there's 2 buttons. You plug it in, button to turn it on, button to say go. There's 2 buttons. Even if you've never seen a bloody kettle before, you can figure it out. Thank you so much. I would have been tempted to throw it. Throw it at his face. Exactly. Kettle tutorial when? Well, okay, come over here. Just so you all know, basically, this is a... Oh God, how do you draw a kettle? Oh, sweet Jesus. And then there's like a lid there, I guess. Oh God. Oh God, and then a little button. This is the mouth. This part. Kettle. And then you've got like measurements. Yeah? Okay, and then you've got a little thing to put it on. And then that connects to the wall. Okay. Yes? So this is a kettle. Listen up, class. You fill the kettle with water. Okay? Water. Yes? As much as you want. 1 cup of tea is usually about there, depending on the size of your kettle. Maybe less. Anyway. And then what you do is you put it on the base. It should just click in. You make sure that it's plugged in and turned on. And then you push the little button. And then it starts boiling. That's why mine isn't working. You have to plug it in. Yeah, see, there you go. Isn't that really difficult? Isn't that really complicated? Thank God that those boys, without me asking, despite me being from London, thank God that those boys volunteered their time to teach me that, because otherwise I would have fainted from hysterics. Oh, you press the thing down? Yeah, you got to click it down. Yeah, so the on button, you got to, yeah, exactly. Does the plug switch need to be on? It does need to be on. That's good. I didn't include that in the tutorial. Good catch. So the little switcher on the plug. So when it's flicked up, and this part usually, at least in the UK, is red, that means it's on. Yeah? Can you put water in there? You actually must put water in there, darling. Otherwise you don't get hot water afterwards. It turns the cold water hot. It doesn't manifest water. Yes, does that make sense? Do your house electronics need to be on? They do. So if you're going through a power cut, you can't use a kettle, unfortunately. You just have to wait for it to come back on. If it's not coming back on, there might be a fuse issue. We'll do fuse boxes next week. Where does the water come from? Jesus, next question. You have to put water. That's why mine just got hot and nothing ever came out. I know. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That happens all the time. People forget about that constantly. Can it be used to heat soup? What about stew? You know, I actually don't know. Probably not. It wouldn't be nice. I guess. Give that a go. I don't... How does it know when it's the right temperature? You know, I assume there's some kind of like... There's a Hank Green video on that too. Let's go. I assume there's some kind of like steam strip, like a steam thing or some, yeah, internal thermostat or like a thermistor, something that I don't, maybe? I don't. How does a kettle know when to stop? Oh, that's fun. Will a kettle full of vodka stay on forever? That's fun. I like that. You say there's Hank Green. No. No. Okay, someone needs to link me this. I'm gonna test that BRB. Most likely a thermostat. Maybe? That might be quite tricky. Like a Hank Green kettle. Let's get rid of all the fat. Don't put water in the microwave. Are you sure it was Hank Green? Is it Kettle 101 stream today? Well, it must be. It must be. There's a mouse inside the kettle that stops the action when the water bottle boils. It just needs a timer. It would need a timer based on weight. I mean, microwaves can do that. They can calculate the weight in there and then they give an approximate time. It could be that. It's like a weight thing that links to a timer. That doesn't seem like the most efficient way to do it or the most foolproof way to do it. Because it always stops as soon as the vapor comes out. So I just assumed it was a vapor related thing. Perhaps his brother Frank. There's a third green brother. It's a bimetallic switch. Ooh. Bimetal strip is used, and as it reaches temperature, the strip bends. That is so exciting. I love it when stuff like that is mechanical. Because so often it's like, oh yeah, there's a little beep boop data thing, blah, blah, blah. But I love it that it's like a physical piece of metal that goes whoop. I love that. That's so good. That's why I was hoping it was a Steam thing. It wasn't a Steam thing, but maybe next time it'll be a Steam thing. Toasters also work that way. Stop. Stop it. Why can you boil water inside the microwave but not boil the microwave underwater? What? I suspected that, says Luke. He said it in the most suspicious way. Just as I suspected. A Mr. Coffee maker would blow your mind. You have to tell me more. Why would a Mr. Coffee maker blow my mind? I'm ready. I'm pre-blown. I'm ready to go. Just like this guy was. He wanked off in the middle of a meeting, and now he's on the news to talk about it. Anyway. Should we talk about pool? We should talk about pool. A bunch of you had a strong visceral reaction against pool when I showed you. I'll show you again. The reason why I don't know if Paul is a nonce. People are accusing him of noncy behavior, and I'll get into completely why and all the allegations and all the shorts and everything like that. The reason why I'm not sure is because evidence is scarce, and he's a really weird dude. I think it's okay to be weird. I'm not defending Paul because I really don't know. He could be. But I think it's okay to be odd. And also, I think this is fucking funny. Am I wrong? People are really mad at Paul for this. Basically, this is TikTok live stream. Someone in his chat told him, oh, there was a plane crash in Tanzania. And this was his reaction.
Oh, there's a plane crash in Tanzania. Oh, blimey. Into the lake.
I think that's funny. I'm sorry. I think it's... Listen. That's not how I would have reacted. I would give it a couple more seconds. I mean, he was mid-TikTok dance. He was mid-dance. Is he supposed to stop dancing? I don't... Okay, maybe it's bad. Maybe it's bad. I would have given it a bit more pause. I would be like, oh, really? Oh, shit. And then I would have Googled it and been like, oh, I hope everyone's okay. Anyway, guys, let's focus on the positive. And then I'd get back into my TikTok dance. I would have given it a little bit more pause than that. But what's he supposed to do? Fucking start sobbing on screen? Come on, guys, be reasonable. What's he supposed to do? Is he supposed to like start writing letters on paper airplanes and throwing them to Tanzania? No? He has the same head shape as the JD Vance meme. Well, that's uncalled for. People say a lot of shit in chat like that. I could see not taking it seriously. That's true. He doesn't even know if it's true. You'd look it up probably, but he's mid TikTok dance. Yeah. Like sometimes people come in and they say, oh, my mum died. And then sometimes they're joking. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're joking. What am I supposed to do? Stop dancing? Never. You can't stop the rhythm. You see this rhythm? Do you see it? Go in. Ooh. You can never stop this beat. It's never gonna stop. Never, can't hold me down. Give me the worst shocking news ever. Try and make it not real though, because then I'll feel bad. Fake news. Hit me with it. You're short. That would be my genuine reaction to someone calling me short. I would just go. I do the white man overbuy as well. Every single time. The queen died. Oh. A second plane has hit the tower. You're trying to get me cancelled. Freddo's now cost 60p. Oh dear. Glee cheated on me. Ah, that's a shame. I stubbed my toe and accidentally killed my pet fish. In the same action? Damn. Florida broke off the USA and is floating away. Rapid speeds. Hope everyone's okay. The EEG died. I cannot afford another one. Don't fuck with me. I can't buy another EEG. I broke so many. They're not gonna... See, the thing is, Emotive will send me another one. But I'll feel so bad. Britain ran out of tea. I'm a coffee person. I know. Take away my British card. Lucy died. Thank God. Fuck that bitch. I'm sorry, it's AI. It really pissed me off last stream. If you were there, you'd get it. Lucy can see a kitchen counter and she can fucking rot there. Sorry. Bloody clanker. Sorry. Britain ran out of dance. I'm bringing it back. That's the thing that gets you to stop that. My EEG dying. The climate change feedback loops have started, and from here the acceleration cannot be stopped, even if we get net zero CO2 emissions. Yeah, well, that kind of bummed me out, not gonna lie. I guess you can stop the beat. Anyway, this is Paul. Basically, Paul allegedly is a nonce. That's what people are saying. I don't know if he's a nonce. Okay, let's watch some of his reels. This is a hard watch. So just buckle in. We're gonna do it together though. It's gonna be okay. All right, we're gonna be all together on this. Don't worry. Oops. Oh, it's so relevant! It's relevant to Greg! I ain't got no panties on, ain't got no panties on, I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. Yeah, that's Paul. He's 43 or something like that. Paul, put your panties back on, please. Get them, babe. Ignore the haters. Put them back on. Neither do I, Paul. Tongue emoji, tongue emoji. I love you, Paul! Okay, here's another one.
Who?
Your child?
Yeah, what's that got to do with absolutely anything?
I know, but when people are saying you've got a 17-year-old pregnant when you're nearly 30, man, it's a bit mad.
He did what?
Oh, I can't be. I don't think you're calling me daddy, are you?
No, I mean, I won't be, but you've got to understand where I'm coming from, surely.
Surely.
When you're hearing accusations like that, like fucking hell, mate, that bullshit.
Accusations like that. Surely. Sorry, I love that accent so much.
This, that and the other.
Cammy, you don't know me.
No, I don't know you, but
I
Fucking
don't
hell,
know
like,
ya.
I get that people can make stuff up, but when it's so
I
repetitive.
get that people can make stuff up. Sorry, I'm sorry. Basically, yeah, that's what the rumor is. The rumor is he got a girl pregnant when she was 17. People did the maths. Here's the... Oh, I don't know if this is the original, but here's one of the times that he was talking about it. Let me find here.
My ex-fiance, pregnant at 15. She's 31, my son's 13.
Oh, God. He just doesn't stop, does
So
he?
he's... Basically, people did the maths. He's 42, she's 31, the son is 13, so she had to get pregnant at...
Mr. PB, who I now call Mr. Leach, because, geez, he takes all of the fun out of you. Typical narc. At this point, you're walking on thin ice. Now, with
Oh,
all
dear.
the information we know about you, there is a website in the UK called the General Register Office. This place gives you information surrounding births, deaths, marriages.
Please stop looking at my TikTok algorithm. It's not me. Wait, it's genuinely not me. Freedom! Why is my TikTok algorithm like this? You're the one on TikTok, not me. I only post on TikTok. I don't scroll through TikTok. Why? Hey! What is going on? Why are there so many big-breasted dancing ladies on my TikTok algorithm? Oh, you haven't even... This is his phone. He hasn't even logged in. That's more... you see how that's more suspicious, right? That's more suspicious because what, you log out of TikTok? You log out of TikTok to hide your... Don't point at me! I'm pointing at you! You don't point at me! It's not my... Well, it is mine! We share an account, Cleanum! I know you don't have your own account. You share my account. That's what I'm saying! Because now it's all big-breasted women! Oh, wait. No, it was me. Oh, yeah, no, because there's this girl. Yeah. Have that back. So sorry. Anyway. There's this... She's a goth. Doesn't matter. She's a goth. Anyway.
With some of the details we already know about you, it's not that hard to put the details in to gather the information. However, there is a small cost to do that. So I think what I'm trying to get across, PB, is you should be very careful because there is people out there that
I don't know what this guy's talking about and he's boring me. PB, he's calling Paul Breach PB. Sharing TikTok account is quite a weird thing to do. We also share an Instagram account. We don't share a Discord though. We don't share a Discord. Fun fact, when you send dick pics to Instagram and TikTok, you're actually sending them to Cleedum because I don't open pictures, he does. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. You'll be immediately banned from all sites. Thank you. Wait, what's this clip? Please stop. Oh, God. This is from this stream. You have to stop clipping things. Wait, what is this? My favorite thing to do when I get out of the shower.
Oh,
I have a towel wrapped
no.
around
Why
me.
did you do
My
this?
favorite thing to do is to go, it's not weird. It's not sexy. You should try it. You take the towel and you just go. It's fun. I stand by that. Like a cape. Like you're some kind of superhero.
It's true.
And then
I
you go
stand
like
by
this.
it. I really do.
Yeah. Thank you for clipping it. I'm not ashamed by that. I stand by that completely. My hair is massive today. What is going on? Oh my God. I didn't notice. Jesus. We're switching. We're switching. It's day one hair, okay? And I haven't learned how to style it properly. Where are my headphones? We're switching. Oh my God. I've lost them. Dib, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Switching out hair? No, we're switching out extensions. Where are they? Have you got them? How can I have lost headphones? How does that happen? That's crazy. Huh? Alright. I guess we're sticking with these. Like changing skins. Exactly. Exactly. Alright. Alright. Cleedum, in the second suitcase outside there is a gold clip. Could you fetch it for me, darling? Thank you so much. Switching out hair, switching out hair.
It's so long. And this is it curled as well. So it's... Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. I will stop. I will stop doing that. Thank you! No, please don't. It will hurt. Thank you. Let's go. Better. Thank you for the follow. I'm sure that's how your name's pronounced, right? You can call your intern darling. What's he gonna do? Tell HR? Okay, I guess is that better? I don't know. Does it give me alien head? Oh god, that's awful. Hold on! Hold on! What's going on? Don't panic. No one panic. Nothing's going on. Nothing's happening. It's all fine. Don't worry. Happy Saturday from NYC. Happy Saturday, Jean. Do you know what? I thought today was Sunday. So I prepped like mind control stuff. I thought today was Sunday. We don't have to do mind control stuff on Sunday. Like we can do it any day, you know. But, you know, otherwise it would be ridiculous. I guess. Whatever, fuck it, it's fine. Anyway. Basically. Wait, you're not wearing any clothes? Could you, yeah, could you wear some clothes? Well, you don't have to. Listen, in the comfort of your own home, you can do whatever you like. What am I saying? Oh, yeah, I thought it was Sunday. Which means tomorrow's my day off. It's like my weekend day. I go do something fun, I guess. But it's not, it's Saturday, so I feel like I've gone into work on a Thursday thinking it was Friday, do you know what I mean? It's not quite the same thing because I love streaming and this is fantastic. But, thought it was Friday. It's a Thursday. Anyway. Yeah. Paul. Let me show you some more. So someone made this edit of Paul.
He has been sentenced to life with a minimum of 28 years. Last month, he was found guilty of directing the terrorist group Al-Muhajirun and drumming up support for the banned organisation online.
Different Paul Breach. But I think that's quite funny. Okay, and this is the biggest hard watch. So I showed you some like general stuff. This is really what he's known for, and this is when people on the internet started being like, he's really weird. Hard watch incoming. Who says a 25-year-old boy born in 1980
See, I want to know at what point he thought...
can't be cute? Here's another one. Being the most blondest person in Japan makes me feel so cutesy. And here's another one. It doesn't stop. Oh. Who says a 44-year-old man who still lives with his parents can't be cute? He sounds like it sounds like a Minecraft mod. Why, Perry? Because I have to show you the truth. The truth of the internet. I can't pick and choose what the internet shows you. I'm your source of internet stuff. And I have to, God damn it, Paul, take your meds. Perry, please, I already go to enough therapy because of him. So here's the controversy. Allegedly, people are saying that he impregnated a 17-year-old when he was 27. He says that it was legal as his defense. Allegedly. I haven't found him admitting to it. I also haven't found him defending himself against it. I can't find any of this. Mostly probably because his original account was called Snapshot Eye, and then he deleted his entire account, suspicious, and made a new account called Beauty Beyond the Eye or something. It is legal in the UK for a 27-year-old to have sex with a 16-year-old plus. It is legal so long as that 27-year-old isn't in a position of authority, such as a teacher or something, or like your non-biological uncle. Biological ones are fine. No, I'm joking. But, you know, it is legal. Is it correct? Is it moral? No, but it is legal. He deleted it? I thought it got banned. Oh, I read that he deleted it. Might fact check me on that though. I'm pretty cool. That's what I read. Yeah, that's what they say. He also, I don't know if that's true. Here's some other things. He said that he encourages, or they say that he encourages private personal communication with young women and asks them for pictures. He makes sexualized comments. He allegedly tells stories about how he's like kissed patients in his care or something. I don't know what his job is. I guess he's a nurse. I don't know. Now the big thing and the provable thing, the only real provable thing is that he follows and likes content from 16 to 18-year-old girls. So, and this is something that I have found. Here's him on liking a 16-year-old's bikini pictures.
The ladies' pictures that I've liked, like I said this morning, she suffered with cancer when she was growing up. So I will like her prom pictures because she survived to be a prom. I will like the other pictures because she was confident at posting, even though she's recovered and was recovering from cancer.
It's not a good defense. It's not the worst one. Do all of them have cancer, Paul? Because someone went through the people that he follows and stuff, and they went through all the posts that they liked, and they found his account, his actual Instagram account linked to all of these girls, and like all of these bikini pictures and underwear pictures and stuff from the 16-year-olds. And saw that he liked a bunch of them, and there's a lot of different girls, and I'm not sure they all had cancer. If so, how is he finding out? Like, where does he find the cancer girls? Is it like a forum somewhere? Prison. Jail. Yes. Also, that's a really good point, Stacey. She beat cancer, and now she has to deal with Paul. God, has she not been through enough? Maybe he just means the star sign. Oh, good God. Yeah, he also doesn't know them. Like, even if they have cancer, he doesn't... These are not girls that he knows. So, it's a little strange. But, yeah, no, it's actually really strange. I'm gonna go ahead and say jail. I'm gonna say jail. I only see red flags. There are so many red flags. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, good. Very good points. He has his own subreddit. Oh yeah, the internet's real big on Paul. He also apparently uses a lot of ableist and homophobic slurs and encourages actual harassment, like, oh, go tell them off in their DMs or whatever, of critics. The only thing I can find evidence for is the liking the pictures. And some people say, okay, he DM'd me as well. That's the only thing I can... But the DMs, the evidence of the DMs is just him being like, oh, you go, girl. Love your confidence. Or something. This is the second British boy, yes. But the red flags are the good ones, though, aren't they? I love the color red, personally. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, and honestly, the evidence... Okay, the liking the pictures of the girls is really fucking weird. It is really fucking weird. But people accuse him of such awful stuff that's actually, like, crimes. So there's a change.org petition to, I think, get him off the internet or something. Yeah, there's yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, and it's they basically list all of his behaviors, but they don't say where it's from. Such as this. And they're saying he frequently sexualizes his content on an app accessed by millions of children. But, like, he's a TikTok dancer. You can't be mad at all TikTok thirst trappers, you know? Also, he's not sexualizing it. I don't want to defend Paul. Because I think he is creepy. I think he is a pervert, frankly. But I don't want to. The thing is that I think you can be like mad at someone for stuff they've actually done without. I don't know if they've made it up. They might not have. But some of these things seem really suspicious. Okay, for example, let me just tell you what I'm talking about. There is a story that was posted in the Mail, not even the Daily Mail, the Mail, which I assume is a step down. But it's based on this. Paul Breach spotted taking videos of schoolgirls and asking them for selfies. Confirmed true. But this is what it is. It's an email from someone called George Romney to me. Saying that Paul Breach has been in the school in the park, and that's kind of it. That's the whole thing. And then the Mail, which is a step down from the Daily Mail, I'm sure, posted a big thing. And they said he responds to it, but nothing in the actual article says... He just said, I didn't do it. I'm not going to answer accusations that didn't happen. I guess they say a Cumbria police spokesman said that, but... Oh, George Romney is the name of the school. I guess. I mean, are the Mail allowed to say that the police said something if they didn't? Maybe they're not. Maybe this is legit then. He's taking videos of schoolgirls? Oh my god, jail. Jail. What more proof could you possibly need? They're defo allowed. I just don't trust this. You know what I mean? I'm pretty confident that this is based on this. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's more. But like, this was the only thing I could find. And I don't know. Okay, and then there's this girl called Boo that is saying that Paul is weird and gives groomy vibes because when she was 17, she was in a relationship with a 27-year-old, the same age gap, and she was groomed. So the fact that Paul is like, oh, it's fine or whatever, is really concerning and blah, blah, blah. Totally agree with her. I do think Paul is a pervert. Anyway, there's this Reddit thing. Oh, wait, oh, dear. That's the wrong one. There's this Reddit thing where they're like, we stand with Boo. We're gonna, you know, boycott Paul. His last name had to be Breach. You can't say it daily because that would have made it to the Daily Mail. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Then again, there is also this.
Because I'm not a professional photographer.
Paul Breach responds to backlash about photo shoot with teenage
studio with expensive equipment, with green screens, lighting, makeup and everything. When somebody who does some modelling wants me to try and take some pictures of her outside, some shots of her fully clothed, it's not allowed. It's wrong. Even though she's 19 and can make her own mind up if she wants these photos taken. But because I'm not deemed a professional photographer because I use my phone, it's not allowed because you guys decide so and make up your minds. She's allowed to make up her mind. She wanted some photos for her photography, so that's why I post them. I do struggle to find what's wrong in that. I'm sure lots of you will probably tell me what's wrong with that. But if I had a professional studio and a building designated to photography,
Isn't it like a normal thing? Not normal, but isn't it like a common thing for photographers to be massive perverts? I heard this.
would be okay if I had my name as photographer and it was my business and I had some business cards. But because I decide that no, and I'm trying to learn new skills of how to take pictures of people like I put on my Instagram, it's deemed wrong because it's Paul and it's the person. I'm sure there'll be lots of answers. I'm sure there'll be lots of videos on it. But seeing as she's allowed to make up her own mind if she wanted me to take some pictures of her outside, fully dressed,
Oh, Paul,
then
stop
surely
talking!
it's up to her to make up her own mind and not have the world of the internet discuss and say to her, no, that's not allowed. Or maybe I just get my own studio, my own building, some business cards, a couple of t-shirts and say, then it'll be okay if I buy an expensive camera and have my own studio. Again, the world of the internet, the lady's made up her own mind for me to take photos of her outside.
Oh dear. I'm out at night photographing young birds on the street and everyone's getting all pissy. Oh my god. This is a hard watch. Yeah, the more he talks, the worse it gets. He just keeps going. He just keeps going. It is weird, Paul, to take pictures of a 19-year-old when you're not a photographer. Even if it's at her bequest. I like pigeons. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't mean all photographers are perverts. I meant it's a thing in the fashion and modeling industry. You hear some stories about the photographers who take pictures of models specifically. Not bird watchers. I didn't mean bird watchers. Oh no. Did he not realize that Nightcrawler wasn't a how-to? Okay, what are the comments? What are the comments? Wrongin'! Oh no. You want to be a pro photographer? Wait, he doesn't even have a camera. He's using his phone. You want to be a pro photographer but without a camera, but use a phone. This man is not okay. Dharma vibes. Oh my god, he's eating them. What are you doing? Why is she in your hotel room for a day and a half? She's 19, you're 42. Oh, it's not good. But she said she was 12. It's not. Wait, a day and a half? So she slept over. Not our favorite little sex pest deflecting again. Why does that sound so sexy? You're our favorite little sex pest, aren't you? Oh no. He blocked me on Instagram for asking how old she was. Well, he said 19. Kath. I mean, it's not illegal. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so this is... Wait, do I want to show this? This is, oh, never mind.
Have a fantastic...
So something he does cameos for his fans. Some of his fans are kids. So this girl's 11. You're not supposed to be on TikTok at age 11. If someone said, oh, I'm 11, I'd ban them. But he does cameos for them, so it's an 11-year-old's birthday. It is possible that this caption was put over the top because this isn't the original. And he's just wishing her a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frederica. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy a nice dinner in downtown Reykjavik with your brother, your sister, your parents. Have fun. Order what you like from the menu. They're paying, so you might as well have fun doing that. Have a beautiful time, whatever else you're doing for your birthday and in life in general. Work hard at school. Work hard now in your education, and then the future will be there for you to have so much enjoyment and fun with. I know school can be boring, but work
This is
hard.
nice.
Do it, get through it, and life will, I promise you, be there for your success. Surround yourself with incredible friends,
This
an
is
amazing
nice.
family who make you happy. We're going to go green, green grass, blue, blue sky, better for a party.
That's the one
on
he
the day
says
that I,
for, that dance.
your parents, your brother, your sister, your family, your friends have all promised you that they'll make you a hot chocky-wocky whenever you want one. So take them up on the offer, because it's going to be cold in Reykjavik, isn't it? It's going to be cold, so take that up every single minute of every single day. They will make you a hot chocky-wocky. And please never stop believing in the person that you are. So hop, skip, dance, sing your way through life.
That's nice.
And never stop believing in the human being that you are. Have the best of times always. Hi.
Okay, what's the difference between this and someone from Blue Peter doing the same thing? Wait, aren't all the blue presenters of Blue Peter perverts? I don't know. What happened with that? I don't think so. They're not supposed to be on TikTok. It's weird that he's doing it at all. It was a nice cameo. What's a hot chocky-wocky? Hot chocolate. It's a very nice cameo. He didn't say anything, like, weird. But the fact that he's doing it is weird. I guess. But they did that shit on Blue Peter all the time. But I feel like I've heard stuff about Blue Peter. Blue Peter, if you don't know, it's basically a kids show where they would do, I don't even know, they'd do like adventure stuff. Yeah. Oh no.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for Blue Peter moments that Father Time has not been kind to looking back.
Can you?
Yes, maybe I'll just stand back a little bit. Oh,
Blue Peter's been going on forever. I don't know if it's still going though. Nah, this isn't what I want. Blue Peter kind of sus. It kind of always was. Yeah. They would do like, they would take kids on the adventures, and it would be, it's a kid show, and the kids would go on and they do fun kid things with kids, and they had puppets, it seems. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's why I've heard about Blue Peter. There was one particular presenter of Blue Peter. You always wanted the badge. You'd do anything for the badge. I really wanted a badge. Yeah. There was one particular presenter of Blue Peter that you might know. Maybe, was it Blue Peter though? Because I feel like the show wouldn't keep going if it was. No. No. No? No. No, he was Top of the Pops. Oh, no, he was on Blue Peter. Oh, okay. You don't remember any of the bad ones from Blue Peter? Do you recognize the name Jimmy Savile? I knew it. I knew there was something about that show. I knew there was a little, I couldn't remember. You said that as a joke. No, it's real. I couldn't remember. Blue Peter File? Yeah, he was. Okay. Anyway. You'd do anything for a badge. Do you guys remember the Blue Peter badges? I used to watch it constantly after school. basically, if you went on Blue Peter, then you got one of these badges. I think there are different colors for like different types of shows and different things that you would do and stuff. I really wanted one more than anything else. More than anything else, I wanted a Blue Peter badge. You got a special birthday badge if it was your birthday. Oh, fuck. So badly. Oh, so badly. I want it to be sepsial. Special. The Wikipedia Blue Peter page has a controversy section. I'm sure it does. What badge for happy bath time? Maximus! Oh my god. You've never heard of it until now. Well, there you go. It's a bit of a British treasure. It's a British treasure. You're super in the know now. Congratulations. You're so welcome. Yeah, the fact that he's, you know, giving a happy birthday message to an 11-year-old is weird. Considering he's a TikTok streamer where you're not supposed to be 11 on TikTok. You're supposed to, the only acceptable thing to say to an 11-year-old on TikTok is get the fuck out of here. Well, maybe don't swear at them. I don't know. How do you talk to kids? I don't know. Get the fuck out of here, bitch! That's the only acceptable thing to say to an 11-year-old. What makes the badge so special? I don't know. It's a Blue Peter badge. The hell? The colonialistic past pictured on the badge. It's just a ship! How dare you? How dare you besmirch? Do you not want to explore the 7 seas? Can one not explore the 7 seas anymore? Without being accused of colonialism? You got them if you did something, like a, yeah, if you like achieve something. Exactly. It's a trophy. Yeah, explore. We're exploring the 7 seas, and if we happen to find something we want it for ourselves and someone else already has it, then we take it from them. But that's just finders keepers. That's it. That's all. Nothing weird. People keep throwing around the word genocide, but but I don't know, man. I'm joking. Okay, here's something else that he does. See, I think Paul's just a really weird dude, okay? Because he live streams, and he used to have like loads of people on his live stream, but he doesn't really anymore. It was a brief situation. He live streams. But because he doesn't really have many chatters, he's a really weird guy. He just sort of pretends that he does.
Water and coffee, please. Water and coffee, please. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Mein Vater ist groß. My father is tall. He is. He's 6'4", to be honest. I'm a very fluent, clever guy, aren't I?
I don't know who he's talking to.
Honestly. Should hear my Japanese. Ashikato.
Might be on another site, maybe?
Well, I'm not. I'm fluent now. Apart from they are feminine and male words. There's a male and feminine version of the and my. I'm an intelligent so-and-so.
It's very strange. But some people are just weird. And if you can't be weird on TikTok, where can you be? Yeah, maybe he's multi-streaming. Exactly. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. You didn't force me to watch this, but I need someone to blame for his mental distress. How many of you are relating to that currently? I remember him saying in the past that he uses Instagram DMs or something. So he's reading out... So he says that while he's live streaming... Thank you for the follow, JJ. He's saying that while he's live streaming, he has people DMing him on Instagram and then he reads out the DMs. Are really that many people DMing him? I don't think he ever went live on Instagram. Maybe he did. But the comments were always turned off. He used to pretend there was like girls or like his wife or something on the other, like over here on the screen, and then he'd make kissy noises as if they were making out, but it was really obvious they weren't. One time he got caught using a soundboard, so it sounded like there was a woman in the room. He's just a weird guy. That's yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think? Some of you say that he creeps you out. Okay, apart from the 17-year-old thing and the liking 16-year-olds comments and things and then saying, oh no, it's just because they have cancer, but they don't all have cancer, and then trying to slide into 16-year-olds DMs. Apart from that, what do you guys think? I'm gonna poll it. Pervert? Yes. No. Poll it. I think he's just creepy. Why does he creep you out? It took me a while to figure out what was creepy. I got here too late to make a proper assessment. That's okay. Yes, pervert. Okay. How is he not creepy? I don't know. I don't see it. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't see it. I trust you. I think everyone is in consensus that he is creepy. I don't see it, but I think that's a me issue. I think he's just weird. Jeremy Kyle, ask the audience. I genuinely don't. Myself don't see it. He's making 50 videos about I'm cute, look at me with a high-pitched voice. And he is 43. That's a good point. Why is that a crime? That's not a crime. What about the guy that just hits himself, like he hits his head against starbursts over and over again? That's creepy. What about the guy that covers himself in copper so that the aliens can't communicate through his skull? Are they all, maybe they're all creepy actually. He acts like a thirst trap girl all the time, which is weird. That's true. What, someone headbutt starbursts? Yeah, we did a stream on them. It's okay. It's okay. I think he's just insane. Don't worry. Those guys are not creepy. No? But Paul is? Oh, okay. What about divorced dad? Thank you for voting in the poll, by the way. What about divorced dad? I fucking love divorced dad. I haven't checked in with him in a long time. That's it. I love him so much.
So put your high heels on and diamonds around your neck.
It's just like, imagine you're dating. That's what it is. He's actually amazing. The caption is, when I date your ex, your kids are mine now. Don't contact my family. What? This is making you feel happier about your life. You're so welcome. He's fantastic. He's not creepy. I feel safe with divorced dad. I really do. I feel safe with him. I love you, Cam. You good, bro? He's giving buff baby from boss baby. That's what it is. What do you mean he needs nicer shirts? His shirts are fantastic. What are you talking about? You goon to this. Oh my god. But he's bald, therefore pervert, yes? That's the one thing I learned today. Okay, we're watching a couple more because I just need to see where this goes.
So I'm thankful for my sister, even though sometimes we fight. When high school wasn't easy. So I'm thankful for my sister, even though sometimes.
We're not bringing back breakdancing, Dad. He's too political for me.
Let's get it.
Wait. Does he have a course? Hold up. Does he have a course? Huh? You can get personalized videos from him. Oh my god, fuck, we should do that. Did he? Oh, I guess this is old. Love advice from Cam Reed. I would have so gone to that. He's in an emo band? No. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Holy fuck, yeah, he is. The album's called Thanks Anyway, and this one's called Part-Time Boyfriend. What's on his website? Good question. Sensitive content. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is nice. It won't let me go. Oh yeah, there we go. We're going. Hey, it's Cam. I will be at the Last Chance Rock and Roll Bar running my Love Advice seminar. Ticket info to come. Fuck yeah. We missed it. We missed it by like a long time. But when I was a young boy, my divorced father took me into the city. This is quite good, actually. Wait, this is actually really good. He only has 3 songs and 22 monthly listeners. I'm now 23. Yeah, he's called Thanks Anyway. This one's Sipping Water. It's experimental. Only 22, I know, I thought he'd have more. This is actually good. I love this. Hurt people make the best music. He's got depth in his eyes. I kind of love it. I'm gonna follow him. This one's called Knocking. Perry got a collab. Should I message him? We do a duet? Can we get a collab with Divorced Dad? I'll see what I can do. Wait, how many followers does Divorced Dad actually have? He has loads. How come he only has 22 monthly listeners? Maybe it's new. When did this album come out? 2021. He says each song is a sarcastic wave to a specific person. That's the album title. Divorced Core. So this is his therapy session. Join me upstairs at the hotel. Wait, what? Cam? And here's him DJing. Who is this guy? He is so complex. He has such depth. There's like a bunch of people there. He has so many layers. He's like an onion. He kind of looks like an onion. The man, the myth, the divorced dad. Alone time. Brackets therapy. This looks like a fucking banger. I wish I'd seen this. We would have gone. Okay. Oh my god, just him. Just him in these pictures with people. He sticks out so much. Why this angle? Oh my god, he's amazing! He's amazing! He's everything I want to be! Wait, why are they all like teenagers? Cam? Why are they all teenagers? They're all teenagers. That's his cult. Cam? I want a divorced dad selfie. I want one so much because they're there for the troll. I think this is a specific kind of humor that potentially only people aged 16 to 32 would appreciate, maybe. Not a big turnout at birthday, but sometimes celebrate can relate to... Wait, he put divorced dad on his birthday cake? James, what's going on? Oh, it's just like a thing. People are making birthday cakes for divorced dad. That's our next VR cooking stream. I love him. He has so many layers. Wait, this one's new. Is it? This one's only a couple hours old. I didn't see it before. Sad Oompa Loompa and divorced dad. Love at first sight. He hasn't posted this one to TikTok yet. This gift. She's smiling now. Wait till her family are notified by police that she's been found face down by the highway. That's so mean! That's so mean! I'm sorry, the seal is amazing. This is powerful. Okay, we need to get him. I don't want him to know where I live, though. This is him as a baby.
Sing to me, 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 mommy sing to me, sing to me, sing.
Okay, I'm done. I'm just dumbfounded. His music is amazing. That's how we should go out. This is pre-AI, so it's all him, baby. 2021. Uh-huh. Just listen to the depth. The depth in his voice. The pain that he's experiencing.
You'll come knocking at my door.
It's all him, baby. It's his youthful passion. You feel his pain. Can you link the Spotify? His name is Thanks Anyway. Thanks Anyway. I'm gonna add it to playlists. Which playlists? Which playlists are you gonna add it to? Which ones? Guys, thank you so much for the stream today. If you like what you see, remember to follow. If you don't, do it anyway. Twitter for announcements, Instagram for pictures, and Discord for everything else. I go TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, and I post release submissions, so subscribe. And the next stream is tomorrow. It's Mind Control Sunday, which means we're gonna do a bunch of just chatting stuff as well, but we're gonna do some mind control. I think I'm gonna play Hollow Knight with Mind Control. Hollow Knight Mind Control. Thank you so much. And that's the stream. Yay. Remember, if you're in times of trouble, just let divorced dad do his thing. This was a fun one. You liked it? Thank you. Yeah, I don't really know what to do at this point, actually. I'm kind of... Stay away from Paul Breach and Greg Wallace and just British men in general. And go towards Australian men, it seems. If you have sensory overload, just drop hands. Yeah, what did we learn from today's stream? Guys, quick! What did we learn from today's stream? If you have sensory overload, you're allowed to drop your pants in the middle of a work day. Peter Pan or whatever it's called. Blue Peter is full of nonsense. That's it. Bye, everyone.